Peep beep boop boo. Oh, we sound good. What up, chat? How we living, y'all? Bro, did I do all the good streamer things? I did. What up, guys? How we living? What up, what up? Yo, y'all flooded this shit. Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys coming through so fast. God damn. Y'all make me feel like a real streamer boy, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The hair is herring. It's probably, I just got out of the shower. That's probably why it'll go to its regular fucked up state in a little bit. Hey, Cherry Bomb, did I thank you for your gifted sub yesterday? For some reason, it's not clocking that I did. I hope I did. If I didn't, this is a second thank you for you. No idea I went to sleep. Okay, all right. Well, here's the second thank you. Let me say hi to y'all. Molly, first one in here. I appreciate you. Thanks for hopping in stream. Welcome. Roadkill, always good to see you. Mean P, hello. Professor Cloudy, always good to see you. Tanis Frazier, good to see you. Vincent, good to see you. Socrates? As someone who was forced to read Socrates in high school, that's fucking hilarious. Welcome to the stream. Rebecca, good to see you. Aspen, thumbnail looks like you are attacking the camera. You look like you're attacking the camera. Welcome to the stream, Aspen. Ashton, what up? PB, good to see you. Canteen, good to see you. Small Floofball, good to see you. Arlo, always good to see you. Bouncy Ball, how dare you miss yesterday's stream? But I'm glad you're in this one. Squidiot, hello. Celia, hello. Moon Valley, hello. Cairo, what up? Datiana, hello. Kitten, hello. Mari, hello. Love Music, hello. Jalen, hello. The one and only. It's good to see you. Eliz K, welcome. AJ, welcome. Mrs. Sakovic, it's always good to see you. Rarely saved, hello. What the plan? The plan is Yap, and then I have Best of Redditor updates for you guys. Amodify! Hey, Amodify, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. I saw that in Discord. Today was a fucking chaotic day for me. But I'm sorry to hear about that, Amodify. Hopefully we can distract you a little bit in this stream, okay? Amy Cakes, hello. Ella Maria, hello. Cherry Bomb already said hello to you, but hello again. Adlai, hello. Sue Yannick, gosh darn it, sorry popping in to say hi as I'm heading to work for the night. No! Good luck at work. Good luck at work. Ellie, welcome. Beans comes out on his own. He actually is here. I think he's on his, yeah, he's on his perch. He's up there, chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, chat. Bro is here with us. The Beans is in the room with us. He just eeping. He'll come down. You guys know how Beans is. You know how Beans is. He'll bop and bull down whenever he feels like it. Type Kaneki, welcome. Lesbianism in my veins. Hello. Sammy, welcome. Hostile Cran. Sorry, my kid is at high school orientation. Oh my god. Bro, school's already starting and shit? That's whack, man. Y'all, if there's one thing I'm so glad I don't have to fucking do anymore, it's school. Aster Lupus, good to see ya. Lil Herb in the house. Lil Herb in the house. K Lava, I got a job interview later today. Good luck, K Lava. You're gonna crush it. Althea, welcome. Swin, welcome. Chicken Sandwich also in the house. Let's fucking go, baby. Anavan Kiki, ding 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 dong, it's me. Ring ring. Phone call from depression. Y'all, I'ma say it. Everybody says that Juice WRLD was a fantastic artist. I can't lie, some of his lyrics were corny. Like ring ring phone call from depression. I'm sorry, that is unironically one of the funniest lyrics anybody's ever made. Musical Tigresa, welcome. NK, welcome. Lee, always good to see you. Beans doesn't work for you, bro. Beans, I work for Beans, chat. No duh, he doesn't work for me. I work for Beans, bro. He capitalizes off of my hard work and gets free rent, bro. Premier K, what up? Soft Cookie, what up? Mirna, what up? Is that it? Did I say hi to everybody? Gabriista, welcome. Hey, have a good night, Gabriista. Thanks for coming through. Abigail, welcome. No doing any experiments while I'm gone, Sarby. Guys, this is actually an experiment-only stream. Now that Squidiot is gone, we can do as many experiments as we want. I literally was not doing experiments because Squidiot would come to my streams, but now that Squidiot's gonna be gone, I can do as many of them as I want. What up, Maruman? What up, One Green Frog? What up, Cupid Psych? Yeah, bro, I'm just a puppet that Beans is pulling the strings on, chat. Let's be honest. What up, Charity? Listening to you while I'm at work. I'm happy to finally catch a stream. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. Hope you have a great day at work. Chat, how's everybody's day going? What are we doing? What are we rocking and ripping, chat? What are we ropping and ripping? What up, Vin K? What up, Katana? Clipping that to send to my dad so he can laugh at me? Hell yeah. Your dad sounds cool. Slaving away at commissions. Hey, at least you got commissions, Lynx. Congrats. Let's fucking go. Big W-wubby. Realizing my kid is in high school and thus I am old now. Hey, you know what, Hostile Cran? You're doing a good job. I got a bunch of deliveries today, so it's felt like Christmas. Guys, I got more Culligan water. I got more like, because I have one of those Culligan water cooler things. And I've been out. I've been out on those for like 2 weeks now. It felt so good to get a delivery. So I get a chicken sandwich. What up, Zoe? Hello from Ireland. Hell yeah. I have yet to visit Ireland. I almost went. Iowa State, where I went to school. They're playing a football game in Ireland, and I almost went, but it was kind of expensive, and I was like, I really actually don't care that much about football. Drinking coffee and eating breakfast with my husband. It's 3 p.m. Hey, I am also drinking coffee, and it is also almost 4 p.m. What up, Nick? What up, Eli? Beating a BMO charm for my friend. What a good friend. Lover Girl Zen, what up? Hex Scrub, hello for New Zealand. Bro, I want to visit New Zealand so bad. I want to visit New Zealand so bad. Damn. Not Nick saying no. I'll remember that, Nick. All I desire is for y'all to come yap with me and y'all say no. You guys have the audacity to say no to me. When you say no to me, this is who you're really saying no to. This guy right here. So just remember that, chat. Wow, that sounds a little, I can't lie. That sounds a little bad. Let's change it to, when you guys don't come to stream, you don't make me sad, you make Beans sad. All right? Yes to Beans, no to Ben. I hate you all. What up, Angel Hearts? What up, Savannah? What up, Cringe Boy? Y'all are so mean to me. Y'all are so mean to me. Never saying no to Beans, but you'll say no to me. What up, Jelly Eris? Watched my theater director's Twitch stream last night. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's cute, y'all. The ears. He has his little ears. being streamed via color GoPro. I mean, most of it would just be him sleeping. I don't even know if you guys would be able to see that. Oh, fuck. What up, Cree? Emotional manipulation at its finest. That's me. That's me. Hey, listen, guys. Don't emotionally manipulate your partners. But if it comes to emotionally manipulating your chat, that's free game. I'm pretty sure that's in the Twitch rules. That qualifies as a Twitch rules and regulations. You're supposed to gaslight and manipulate the fuck out of your audience. What up, Blaze? Dude, I love a private charcuterie board to modify. Yo, send a picture of it, though. What up, Destiny? This is the earliest I've been to stream. Ooh, early gang. Clip that. Someone clip that. How about you clip these nuts in your mouth? I'm sorry. That was... I said what I said, all right? Okay? Strangers on the internet are the only acceptable targets for emotional manipulation. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hey, Lover Girls, thank you for watching the replays. I appreciate it. It is kind of fascinating to me. Hey, yo, that looks like a delicious charcuterie board to modify. Dude, that big hunko cheese. Is that Munster cheese to modify? I am such a slut for Munster cheese, chat. That looks delicious to modify. I hope you enjoy. Sarby stroking out. Nah, bro, I'm just stroking it. Y'all can't see, but I got a third hand just stroking it right now. Okay, do you need a live censor button? No. I said what I said. Hey, Mold Spore. Wow. Wait, send a picture of the baby squirrel in Discord. That's so nice of you. What up, Beazle? Good Lord, Sarby. You're welcome, chat. I tabbed out to put stream on and came back to this. This is your fault. You know, honestly, Nick, skill issue. Have you ever tried being better? You should give it a go. I don't know why. Guys, I drank my mean juice today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. What's up, Kit? What up, YM? Oh my god, I totally just bought Munster. Bro, I don't know what it is, bro, but Munster just like hits my cheese G spot. All right? I'll shove that shit up my ass so fast. Not Sarby saying get good, scrub. I like skill issue. Skill issue is really funny. How good are you at making Japanese food? Beazle, that seems racist. I'm okay at it. I only know like 2 Japanese recipes. What up, Cryptic? What up, Sammy? I put Munster cheese on my sandwich at lunch. Hell yeah. All I do is support you and this is how you treat me? You're welcome. Hey, all Mbem does is support me and I shit on Mbem relentlessly. All right? I think you mixed up meme juice for little stinker juice. Yeah, you right. Oh, I caught up to the latest Spotify episode and I got so sad at work. No! Actually, guys, I need to message my editor and just see where we're at. I think I'm going to come out with a new video. Honestly, y'all, I've just been saying fuck it and posting videos whenever I feel like it because that is better for my mental health. And it kind of just depends when I go live and when my editor can get them done. I think Zhivka should have a video for me to edit tonight, but let me ask her. Perfect. I just asked her. What up, Minty Wolf? Sir, what? You heard me? I said what I said. What up, Ellie? What up, Anonymous? Annoying. I'm going to call you Anonymous. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take the time to figure out how to say that every single time that it comes up on my feed. I can't, bro. My brain no good no more. My brain don't read no English good. Okay? I haven't been in school in 5 years. Okay? Everything I knew about English went out the door. I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm a whore for mozzarella cheese. I love me some mozzie. Some mozzarella. What up, Kimmy? What up, burnt out ghost? Have you guys ever heard vegan mozzarella? It's so yummy. That surprises me, Cherry Bomb, because the vegan cheese that I've had, which, mind you, a while ago, but the vegan cheese I've had is so bad. Yo, chat. Also, okay, I went to, when was that? 2 days ago? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, I went to a vegan, like an all vegan place. If you're in Vegas, it's called, Chef Kenny's Dim Sum. They had vegan sushi. I was shocked. I was like, there's no way y'all made fake fish. Dude, it's good as hell. I'm so excited. My little sister's coming to visit me before I go to Italy. She's going to stay with Beans for a little while. I'm super excited to take her there. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is gas. Says the professional Reddit reader. What did I say? I don't even fucking know. Oh, I don't do no English good? Yeah, you're right. Elise, what up? Sorry, should I shower or watch the stream? Why not both? Take your phone in the shower with you. I do that all the time, chat. I actually like watch Netflix while I'm fucking showering. What up, Missy Sage? To you too. If you guys didn't pick that up, she sent an emote that was like, I'm just matching the energy, Chad. Don't make fun of me. Silly band string cheese. Vegan ice cream is diabolical. I feel like the vegan products are getting better because my sisters have been vegan for a while and I'll always try their vegan shit. You know what fucking knocked me on my ass the other day, chat? Was fucking my sister got this like mock steak. It was made out of lion's mane mushroom. That was surprisingly way too similar. Like my sister and I were cooking it and we were like, holy shit, this like looks like meat. My sister's like, you know it's gonna be good because it actually like makes me feel gross. My sister gets grossed out by meat now because she's been vegan for so long. She's like, this is literally making me feel gross. Swear to God, Sarby only streams when I'm lifting. Bro, I got you, word nerd. You better hit those PRs. Bro, I'll be saying fucked up shit in your ear while you're about to hit your fucking max, bro. Oh my God, Seraden! Yo, Seraden, I was literally less than 2 miles from you like 2 days ago, bro. Seraden, it's been a fat minute. How you been? Gordon Morgan! Welcome to the stream. Why did I think you already went to Italy? Because you don't pay attention to me. You don't love me, Cree. You don't care about me and where I'm going, what I'm doing anymore. You just use me for my silly words. My silly, silly words. You hate me. Guys, I really do be kind of gaslighting y'all. I really do be gaslighting y'all. Oh shit, a modify. God damn. A modify with a $20 dono. Hey, sorry, my brother really loved Animal when it's treat times for these. Can one be from him? His name was Nick. Absolutely, bro. Help me remember a modify. 100%, bro. We can dedicate them all to Nick. We'll make sure to let Beans feast on some treats for Nick, okay? Thank you, Amodify. I appreciate your support. I would recommend you make sure you're using money just to like, you know, put it towards your family, towards your you know, like healing your grief. Keep buying those charcuterie boards, okay? But yes, we can absolutely give the handsome man some treats for you. And for your brother. Guys, I forgot where I was. I'm so sorry. When I first started watching Sarby, it was 90% so I could listen to it in the shower. I got you guys. We make shower time dramatic. Morgane, welcome to the stream. Elise, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up here. The Only Averity, welcome. Hi, guys. Hi, Averity. I love the VFC brand of vegan chicken-like foods. Definitely recommend. Might be only in UK, though. I don't know if I know VFC, but I also am not buying a ton of that kind of stuff, you know? B, welcome to the stream, by the way. Genuinely shocked you read my user correctly? It's just Gordon Morgan, right? It's not hard. Life was temporary chaos. Friend visited from out of state. Hubs had a crash that was def the city's fault. Right before the road trip, he planned to go to the zoo / aquarium for the kiddos. Also revving up the back to school stuff. So blah. Yeah, no worries, Sir Aiden. I just like when there are certain people like Tabby hasn't been in here in a while, and I'm kind of like, where did Tabby go? You know, and you're one of them too, Sir Aiden. I was like, where did Sir Aiden go? Oh, and dad got a sick ass old car? Hell yeah. Congrats to your dad. Sarby is a girl boss out here gaslighting. Bro, I learned from you guys, okay? Don't worry. I be taking notes and shit. I learned from chat. I'm gonna give Link a back massage because he's stranded at work. What a good wife. What a good wife. Yo, Link, you better be buying our homegirl Cree some flowers, dog. You better be buying homegirl Cree some flowers. All right? Cree, I better see I better see a tag picture in the Discord of him buying you some flowers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. In East, welcome. I'm from France, so it's complicated. Hey, no worries. That's so cool, bro. We really worldwide out here in chat, huh? What up? I guess I'm here now. Yo, first stream. Love your vids. They make excellent background noise. I got you guys. I got you. Thank you guys for watching the vids, by the way. Natural Blue Star, welcome. Sarby's either absolutely schnasty with his chat or super wholesome. No in between, and I'm so here for it. That's my brand, baby. Either I'm saying some heinous shit or wholesome shit. There's no in between. Welcome to the stream, by the way. People have struggled pretty consistently because of how much it rhymes. Got it. Tabby is MIA. I mean, I haven't seen her in a while. I don't know, bro. I don't want to talk about it, but like I lost a couple of viewers because of a certain individual who like befriended them, and I like briefly talked to her, and then when I ended things, she kind of like blew it up. So I don't know, a couple of you guys might know about it, but I don't know. I've talked about it with a couple of the viewers. I'm just like over it. I just don't know if Tabby's in that group too. I honestly don't care too much. I didn't do anything wrong, and like I've talked to her about it, but still there's like hard feelings and stuff, so I'm kind of just like whatever. I really am just like whatever, I don't care. Like, but I love to see like Tabby. I love to see Tabby. I love to see those people. I just am like, I'm not gonna get on my knees and beg, but I'll sit here and be like, I loved it when Tabby was in here, you know? I loved it when Tabby was in here, and like a couple other people. There's a couple other people who've been a little MIA from that. And I've noticed. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. Sarby's effing the fans. I'm not effing the fans. It wasn't. I'm not going to say who it is. Some of y'all might remember, but it was like another streamer and creator. So it didn't really feel like a fan. And I thought we were harmlessly flirting. Turns out she was really, really into me. And we didn't even live in the same states or anything like that. So I was just kind of like, I don't want to do this. And then apparently she took that very poorly. And then apparently she like talked about it with my viewers. So lesson learned, I am not going to date another streamer who comes to my chats. Who comes to my chats. How am I just hearing about this? I don't know. Sarby's making babies with the fans. No. No, it's not. Listen, I don't think she did anything wrong necessarily. I just think she blew something out of proportion that didn't need to be blown out of proportion. Cause like, I didn't even know there was anything wrong until I went into her stream and I was like supporting her. I was literally like I subbed to her. I was talking in chat, like giving her talking points. And then like her and another person were giving me attitude. And I was like, what? And then I picked up, I was like, oh, it's because you were like, I literally, like I told her, I was just like, hey, like all I can offer right now is a friendship for you. And then she gave me attitude on that. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, why did I learn about it like in public in your chat? Yeah, it was a whole mess, bro. It was a whole mess. Sarby, am I the a-hole win? I'm not gonna make it here's the thing. I know I'm not an a-hole. Don't get me wrong. I did not go about it probably in like the perfect way, but I firmly stand on business. I did not do anything wrong. And when I knew there was conflict, I immediately messaged her and I was like, hey, let's talk and figure this out. I made sure to, like, I went out of my way to schedule a call with her to talk it out because I'm big on communication. I didn't think it was a situation that anyone should have been insanely like upset about, but someone was insanely upset about. And so I talked about it. I was like, let me just talk about it. And we talked about it. I thought it ended well, but like still when was this? Like probably like 2 or 3 months ago, after it had been like 2 or 3 months, I got like a message about it from somebody, from one of my viewers. And I was just like, I'm done with this. Like, I don't care. No, it's Celia. Listen, I don't want to talk smack about her because it's a little bit more complicated. And I don't want to like, I'm more just like, the part that I don't like is I feel like she kind of leveraged it to take away some of my viewers from me, which I'm not terribly upset about, but it just feels a little shady because this is my community and like I try to bring as good vibes as possible. And I really don't think I did anything monumentally bad to deserve losing viewers over it. That being said, it was a very complicated situation. And like I said, I did not handle it perfectly. So I understand why she was upset. I just think it was like something that we could have talked through and figured out. But she blindsided me with it. Like, I was like, what? Yeah, exactly, chicken sandwich. It is what it is. Like, I don't even call it shady. It's just like, nah. She's not a drama queen. She's a really nice individual. Like, I really, I really did. Like, I really looked at it as like we were friends. Like, I would hop on calls with her to like help her figure out like how to turn her content creation stuff full time. She just like kind of I don't know. It also was like, I told her, I was like, hey, all I can offer is a friendship. But like, you guys know, like my definition of friendship is like, we talk every once in a while. I don't talk to my friends all the time. And she got really mad about that. I'm on your side. There's no sides, guys. Like, I would tell y'all, like, I'm not gonna like advertise it or whatever. But like, if we are able, if we were cool, like if she was cool with me, like I know she's not cool with me because a couple of my viewers like haven't come back who were, I don't want to say involved, but knew about the situation. And it, like, I would literally tell you guys to go watch her streams right now if like that weren't the case. There's just this like awkward, like she said everything's fine, but clearly everything's not fine. And like, I don't know what to do about it. So it's been too long, by the way. I'm not going to dox her. I'm not, no. Because I'm not mad at her. I'm just kind of like, I was like, that was probably the biggest thing I was upset about is like, they were all like kind of internally gossiping about it. And I was just like, dude, it was a talking stage that in my head, I was never like, this is going to go anywhere because we're states apart. And I was just like, and clearly that's not how she thought about it, which once again, I'll take accountability for it. Probably my fault. Not gonna lie, y'all. I'm pretty good at flirting. So like, I probably flirted a little too close to the sun. flirted in a way that she took way too serious, I will take accountability for that any fucking day, y'all. I'll take accountability for that any fucking day. But I also just think it wasn't, I don't know. r/nice girls? No. No, guys, like I said, I don't even like, I don't blame her at all. Like, I think it was just like, I don't really know, because I was like, as soon as because here's the thing, y'all, I wanted to make sure that we were good, which I don't even know if we're good necessarily, but like I could reach out to her right now if necessary. I wasn't going to reach out to every individual person who like didn't fuck with me anymore because of the situation. And like one of my viewers like reached out about it, and I was just kind of like, I just kind of gave them like a little like, okay, like do what you got to do. Cause like I just don't got time for that. Out here breaking hearts. I mean, I didn't like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit. I don't think I did anything to like be a heartbreaker by any means. I think I gave her a little attention. She got really into me. And it took me way too long to figure out, oh shit, she's way more into me than I am into this. Yeah, I mean, it's hard, Mega Muse. Like, no matter with the space that I'm in, like, you can never be professional about a personal, like, you can never be professional about a personal situation in the streaming world or in the content creation world, because part of your content is your personal situations, right? Like, if I got a relationship right now, that would change the dynamic of these streams for sure. Like, there would be a girl over all the time, and I'd probably ask her to like come and like weigh in and whatnot. And like, you guys would know who she is. And like that, like if I had a personal relationship, a very close personal relationship, that would bleed into my professional life. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard because like, I do understand where she's coming from. I just think it was like, I don't know. I think it could have been handled better on both sides, but the fact that there's still like, I don't want to say repercussions, but the fact that it still kind of like lingers and is like a question mark is kind of annoying. Hey, what up, Dragon? Burning very tired. I hope you get a cup of coffee. We're all rocking a cup of coffee. By the way, Abigail, thank you for joining the Bean support group, baby. Sorry, y'all. I was on a little bit of my rant. Like I said, y'all, if you know who I'm talking about, like if you've been around the community long enough, you probably know who I'm talking about. Do not give her any hate. I do really like, she's a great friend. She's a great person. I want nothing for success for her. I hope we can like mend the bridge someday, and I can literally like send you guys over to her to watch her shit. I just don't know if that's like in the cards right now, you know? Oh no, bro, you guys got to sue the city, Serrated. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I modify. I mean, I don't even think it's like a green flag. I'm just saying how it is. I'm just saying how it is. Like, even if she did do me wrong, I wouldn't want y'all to like fucking like, you know, I wouldn't want you guys talking shit about it. Like, because that's the thing, y'all. That's the thing about these internet dramas is like, no matter how much people put on the camera, none of it's fucking real, dog. Like, the Love Island shit is so fucking fake. That's why it's really hard for me to watch that shit. None of it's real. You don't know all the intricacies. You don't know who's lying. You don't know like the specific conversations. Like, there's so much shit nowadays with like people lying, fake messages, like all that. All you can really do is like I appreciate that you guys are like, hey, this guy has good character, therefore we like trust what he says. But like, you know, I'm a big fan of like, don't trust what anybody says on the internet, bro. Like, use them for the value that is like what they can provide you with the content, and like gauge if they're a good person or not. But like, I mean, I could be a severely, not that I am, but I could be a severely awful person off camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy for anybody to hop on stream for 2 to 3 hours a day, act fake as fuck, and then hop off. You know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate y'all. Like, I appreciate y'all, and I love making content. I love spending time with you guys. But like, I've always said, you gotta look at people through a lens of like, you only get 2 hours of my life every day, and it's curated. It's very curated. That's the definition of a green flag. Oh, fuck. Hey, thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Mariah, welcome. Yeet, welcome. Jean-Tai, welcome. I hope I said that right. I probably butchered that. Crystal, always good to see you. Always good to see you. I think Sarby saying D's nuts jokes is a red flag. That's so fair. That's so fair. Elizabeth, what up? Oh my God, TV. What it do, baby? Good to see you. What up, Harmony? No parasocial shit. Yeah, it's hard because like the streams are definitely as parasocial as it gets, you know? But I'm a little, like, don't get me wrong, I try to be careful with it. But I'm down to be a little bit more parasocial on my live streams because it's like, it's literally like I'm like almost like a, oh shit, Dragon, you motherfucker. Dragon, you motherfucker. Dragon with the 5 gifted. Dragon with the big swinging dick. Okay, Dragon, I see you. I see you. Guys, if you get a gifted sub from Dragon, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat, we have good manners. Dragon, thank you for always supporting, bro. I feel like you've been gifting me every single time I stream. You do not need to do that. Genuinely dead ass. I am so stupid. Like, I don't know if I deserve that princess treatment, Dragon. TV did say Dragon D's nuts. Dragon, see, you get it, TV. Hey, what up, Parafona? Look at that, the good manners. I know it does a weird thing where if you type an emoji, it doesn't show what you sent, but everybody should know that Parafona had good manners. We love good manners, chat. We love it. We love it. Whenever I see it, I always... Oh, look at that. Lady Lexi with some good manners too, chat. Let's take notes, y'all. Let's take notes, all right? By the way, YouTube, if you guys could like up the stream, we have 107 viewers, but only 43 likes. That makes me sad. We should be hitting the like button. Please, 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 please. Parasocial with boundaries. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Parasocial relationships with certain, usually platonic boundaries are kind of a streamer's job description. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's just hard. Like, oh my God, chicken sandwich, you motherfucker. That whole tea was like an Odyssey. Odyssey, these nuts. I don't deserve a W for that stupid thing. Chicken sandwich, thank you for the $20 dono. You guys are fucking cracked out of your minds. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, You can keep that one. All right, man. I might steal that from you, chicken sandwich. I'm not gonna lie. I might use that, especially because it's a movie coming out. Y'all, fun fact: I actually read The Odyssey in high school. Very good book. I'm super excited for the movie. Super excited for the movie. Chicken, you cracked as fuck for that, dog. Can't believe you hit me with the D's nuts on a $20 dono. I think I gotta hang it up, chat. I think I gotta end the stream. Am I the a-hole for ending a stream because my longtime viewer, Chicken Sandwich, hit me with a D's nuts joke? What up, Jay? If I had the money, I'd treat you like a stripper too. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. That's supremely funny because that's the joke my friends make. They're like, oh, you're a streamer, so basically you're just a stripper. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not a stripper. I'm not hot enough to be a stripper. They said you're the a-hole. Yeah, you're right. I would be the a-hole if I did that. Not gonna lie. I went through Epic the Musical. I was there from the beginning. Ooh. I did also read the Iliad and the Iliad, Odyssey. Isn't there a third one? No, I'm thinking of Dante's Inferno, which I also did. Or the Dante's Inferno, Purgatorio. What's the heaven one? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're... Divine Comedy, thank you. Paradiso, thank you. Sorry, guys. It's been a minute, bro. I haven't read those books in like 10 years. There is a third one, really? Iliad, Odyssey. Ah, you're right. Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. There's only two, but Homer did it. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of, chat? I'm thinking of the Aeneid. It's not written by Homer, but... You are hot enough to be a stripper? Chad, do I just drop this whole streaming thing and become a stripper? Is that what we're doing? Is that next steps? Shit, bro. I'm in the right state for it. Hey, happy birthday, Garfy! Garfy. I got you with the birthday stream. I thought of the Aeneid too. Yeah, I don't know why I always rope those together. Next sub goal, Ben takes a pole dancing class. Here's the thing, Cree, is I would just take a pole dancing class anyways. I feel like that'd be so fun. Chat, should I make a video? Should I do a stream on that? Sarby tries pole dancing. Dude, that shit's hard though. That shit's hard as fuck. Sarby OnlyFans, but it's all just pics of Bean's tummy. That could be range, chat. I do be having lots of pictures of Beans' tummy. I feel like Vegas would be overstimulating. If you're a little outside Vegas, it's actually not that bad. Like if you're on the strip, yes. Depends how caked up you are, Dragon. We're caked up to the max. We got max cake, all right? My core is pretty bad. My upper body strength's okay. Sarby's pole dancing arc, not clickbait. Beans deserves his own streaming channel. That's so facts. The science of the stream is going to be whether or not chat thinks Sarby is hot enough to be a stripper or not. You might flop then. That's okay. I think that would make it more funny. Like if I actually sucked at pole dancing. Actually, it's funny, y'all. I like reconnected with this gal. She was a grade above me, but we were like decent friends in high school. But she, God, dude, shout out Home Skilly. She got married to like a Mormon, but then just realized she was immensely unhappy with her life in her job and with her marriage and like being a Mormon or being a married in Mormon, I guess. So she just did a fucking 180, dog. And now she teaches yoga and pole dancing. And I just caught up with her really quick because like her Instagram came up like in a recommended follow or whatever. And she already followed me and I was like, oh shit, what up, Michelle? Oh fuck, I said her name. You know what? Whatever. I was like, what up? And so yeah, we just like caught up real quick. She's doing great, but maybe I could hit her up and be like, I mean, she lives in New Jersey, but I'm like, hey yo, you should, maybe when I'm back in Arizona, I'll be like, yo, teach me a pole dancing class real quick. Blocks, welcome. I noticed you're live. I keep telling my friends about your channel. That's what we love. That's what we love to see. I appreciate that, Blocks. That's like literally the biggest compliment. I love how you ask questions on topics you don't know. It makes me feel a little bit better when I do that myself. Dude, we're all human. We can't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Doxer, Bro, if anything, y'all, if y'all want to go find Michelle, go support her, bro. Go support her. Help. If you live in New Jersey, go fucking pay for her pole dancing classes. Did you grow up around Vegas? No, I grew up in Arizona. Love Arizona. I miss living in Chandler. I lived in like the Glendale area. And I lived in Anthem for a little bit. Gasp, I know. I try to get my brother to watch, but he's the attention span of a baby. Yeah, my content's not for everyone for sure. I would like to partner once I have like more revenue or more like motion. I'd love to partner with somebody who can animate my stories for people who like need more visuals. But that would cost a lot of money to do it properly. What up, Sophie? Thank you for the $2.49. Fuck, I think that's euro. I always mix up euro and pound, but I'm pretty sure that's euro. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it. I saw your donation on like my stream 2 streams ago when you donated right as I was signing off. But I did say thank you in chat. I do remember saying that. Aries Beth, welcome. Eve, welcome. I left work early for this. Oh my God, Eve, that's crazy. You should get your bag though. Next time, get your bag. All right. The stream VODs will always be live on YouTube, chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Me and my friends watch your videos on vacation because we both need to always have noise in the background. Okay. Okay. Dude, that's actually so fun. I love that like my videos can create like a shared experience. That's really fun. Euro looks like an E, pound looks like an L, but in pound. Okay, then it's euro. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, pound sign and euro sign. See, like, those just look too similar, bro. I mean, look at this shit. Like, come on. What are we doing, dog? What are we doing? Like, dog, come on. Come on. Like, at a quick glance, that's hard. And especially for a stupid American like me. L looks like an L for colonizer. They put up the yen sign, racist? Yeah, is it because I'm Japanese? Bro, this is crazy. Google, what the fuck, y'all? Let's get Google. Cancel Google. Google said, oh, the Japanese man is looking it up. Let's throw in the yen. No, I bet people mix up yen. I bet it's like a common one that people mix up or something. Oh, you went to the MCR show? I'm fucking jealous, Cherry Bomb. I'm fucking jealous. That's crazy work, chat. I keep putting your videos on while cleaning or making some OCs. What are OCs? And let me tell you, some of the time when I hear something wild red, I actually have to turn and just jaw drop, stare into the abyss. I mean, me mid read too, bro. You and me together. I think that's the most fun part is like, I feel like we're all experiencing this together, you know? And like, I do like that, like my videos are kind of like the only one of its kind where like you can kind of experience it live together. You know what I'm saying? That being said, chat, we should probably get rocking and rolling. OC stands for original characters. Oh, is that a Dungeons and Dragons thing? Am I tripping? What up, Mads? Oh, wrong screen. Chat, do I get an iPad? Do y'all have like an iPad? Do you guys like it? Because I've been thinking about getting one because, oh, that was me. Sorry, gave myself a heart attack. I've been thinking about getting an iPad mini because I can use it as like a stream deck. But then also, like when I travel to Italy, it would be kind of nice to have an iPad. You know what I'm saying? Writing art, D&D, whatever. Oh, okay. Hey, Soph, it's literally 2:30 a.m. here, but thankfully I don't have work tomorrow. Hell yeah. Little day off. You can spend some time with us reading Reddit. Where's everybody from, chat? I love my iPad. I got it for school, but turned it into an iPad kid, so it's useful. Okay, all right. I like my iPad. I also have an Apple Pencil. I don't think I'd use the Apple Pencil, but I'd be down to get it eventually. Do you have an iPhone? I do. Sarby iPad Kid arc. I mean, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I be watching a lot of shows on my phone instead of on my instead of like on my TV and shit. So it's in Finland. Okay, what are some interesting spots, y'all? Oh, chat is frozen because y'all are letting me know, or is it just not moving? Sometimes it does this where it freezes for a second. Unless y'all are not talking. Nope, there it is. Yep, okay, wow. Whoa. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure y'all are talking. This shit is just not moving. Oh shit, we got someone from Russia? That's crazy. Australia. Kilava. For some reason, I didn't know that. I'm from Minnesota. RIP, I used to be from there. Hey, Reno. Okay, all right. We're neighbors, kind of. You're like 7 hours from me. What up, Audra? From Canada? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. New Zealand. Bermuda. I knew that, PB. I knew that. I live in Virginia. Bro, chicken sandwich. I went to a wedding in Virginia. The amount of Confederate flags that I saw was not okay. Oh, one of these days, bro, like they need to make some like shit where you can just like set a flag on fire real quick. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. Mid-drive, just. Simone, what up? Denmark, hell yeah. Calgary, Canada, I love it. I love it. Lemon Pie said hello. What up, Lemon Pie? Ninetail Phoenix, welcome to the stream. Fellow Virginian, yeah, you and chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. From Colorado? Hell yeah, dude. I love Colorado. My older sister lives there. She always tries to get me to move there. Because, like, I'm thinking about buying a house in the next 2 years. She's like, you should do that, but in Colorado. And I'm like, that sounds cool, but expensive. I would live in Colorado. I think I would only live in Colorado, though, if I had, like, fuck you money. I don't think, I'm from Montana. See, Montana's great in terms of like, I think it's beautiful, but there's just too many whack Republicans there. What up, plate of noodles? If I had FU money, I would no longer live in the US. That's also a good point, Cherry Bomb. You make good points. You make good you make good points. Hey, good night, Elise. When I first watched your vlog, I thought you were coming to Colorado. I mean, I did come to Colorado. I just didn't move there, you know? But I stopped there. I love my sister's fucking house, bro. The Meg, Northern Ireland. Let's go. All right, chat. Enough horsing around. We've been live for fucking 53 minutes and have not gotten anything done. Let's fucking go. What's new? What's new, chat? Oh my God. Was I playing? Y'all, I was playing background music that entire time, but my audio was muted. I have said it before and I'll say it again. I'm such a bad streamer. I am such a bad streamer, chat. I am the worst streamer that ever clicked go live. I am so dumb. Someone needs to take this fucking equipment away from me. I don't know. I really genuinely don't know, chat. I can't fix my stupid. Sorry, that's like the second streamer. Okay, hold on, Squiddy. Don't fucking do me like that. All right, this is not the second stream in a row that I've done that. God. Squiddy pissing me off. No, I'm just kidding. Shared Prince. Thank you. I appreciate you, but I kind of suck. Low key. Yo, being a streamer like kind of is hard. There's like a whole list of things that I have to do before I hit the play button. And I always forget at least one. And I like to mute my audio just to make sure, you know? Sarb's Yap is the only melody I need. Okay, all right, fine. I just think it like makes the stream flow a little better if there's background music. Like if it's just dead silence, it's like it gets awkward. You know, that's why I add background music in my videos. Oh shit! Look who fucking made it, chat. Look who decided to show the fuck up. It do be Mbem. It do be, yeah. Try being an influencer for a day, for real, bro. For real, for real. For real, for real. Here's the thing, y'all. What I will say is with the stage that I'm at right now in my content creator career, I actually do think it's harder than a 9-to-5, but only because I work more than a 9-to-5. Like I've actually been working like all day today, chat. I've been working all fucking day because I wanted to get a little side project done that I've been wanting to do for my personal brand. Literally woke up at like 8:30 and just immediately started working. Walk a mile in these little Beatons. Is Bean still up there? Is bro still like just listening to me fucking yap? Oh, look at him. Look at the sleepy boy. Look at my sleepy handsome man. My sleepy handsome man. Nah, bro, but like I feel like once you get to like the level that some of these other streamers and content creators are at, like where they can just pay somebody to do the stuff for them, then it's like, all right, dog, your shit's not that hard. Your shit's not that hard. You wake up, you go to the gym, you stream for 3 hours, and then you stop. I can figure out what to say, but I hate the sound of my own voice. Why are you listening to your own voice while you're streaming? Like, do you just mean while you're talking? You hate the sound of your own voice when you're just talking? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like hearing myself talk. I don't know, bro. Here's what I'll say. I think you just, like, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. Because, like, for a while, y'all, I thought my voice was annoying. Like, I can get kind of high-pitched and squealy every once in a while. But then y'all are in the comments like, oh, I really like your voice. Your voice is so soothing. So, like, at a certain point, you just got to be like, fuck it. You got to rock and rip that shit. For real, editing be mad difficult. That's why that was the first thing that I outsourced. I was like, as soon as I made a little bit of money off this YouTube shit, I was like, we are getting an editor. We are getting an editor. I have voiced this for you. Well, you're trans, right, Squidian? Is that why, though? Or... couldn't be me. I love to hear myself yap. I have such cool things to say. That's kind of how I feel too, Cherry Bomb. I'm just like, I can fucking talk about anything, dog. Like, yeah, I mean, a modify, it's definitely gotten easier. Like, you can literally stream from like your phone now, which is pretty sick. You know? Chat, should I become an Mbem? I genuinely think your life is interesting enough where you could be an influencer. Like, are you allowed to post about some of the, like, outfits you make for celebrities? Like, that in itself is sick as fuck. Like, you should be like, oh, I made this for Megan Thee Stallion. On TikTok, that does views easily, bro. I think once you get the I'm interesting mindset, it dissolves all fear of public speaking. Y'all, chat, I think it's hard because public speaking is like, it really is like the obstacle is the way. You know? I also am a firm believer, y'all, if any of you guys want tips. Oh, shit, I forgot to turn on this light. Hold on. Sorry, just gives some good backlight to my room. Makes the background less dark. If you guys want good tips for like creating content, my #1 tip for y'all is make accounts that none of your friends follow you on. Because here's the thing, y'all, is like at a certain point you got to get to a level where you're like, I just don't give a fuck what strangers think. Like that's the one thing I want to teach my kids is like, sure, like your friends, your family, shit like that. Oh my God, do I have Premiere open right now? My poor computer. I just had Premiere open for no reason. Oopsies. Oopsies. Premiere's my editing software. That's so funny. I don't know why that's open. See, y'all, I'm a bad streamer. Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, like, if there's one thing I could recommend to anybody, it's just don't give a fuck about what other people think. Like, all that matters is, like, your family that you care about, your friends that you care about. And even those people, I think you should evaluate whether or not their opinions actually matter. Like, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I love Kathy to death. If it were up to Kathy, I would not be doing this. If it were up to Kathy, I would be a good little Catholic boy with a regular bum-ass corporate 9-to-5 job living the nuclear family life. I would have pumped out fucking 80 grandkids for her by now. I was just like, fuck that. That doesn't sound like a fun plan, you know? And whenever she would say anything about my content, I'd be like, that's cool. My content's not for you, you know? So it really is just a battle. God damn, what up, Asian Fury? Why are you saying damn, dude? What? Hey, what up, Georgie? What up, Daiquiri Rose? I feel like there's worse things you could have open on your computer. It's more that, like, it just, I see what you're saying, but it's more that it just, like, like, my computer is already, like, heating up. Like, I'm fucking sweating right now, y'all. I fucking run my AC heavy in here. It's just that this computer fucking cooks while I'm streaming. Like, right now, the CPU temperature's at, like, 76, 75, and the GPU's at 60 degrees. Normally, when this computer is just idling, it's at like 40 degrees for each of those. So like, by me just leaving Premiere open, which is also a very like intense software, I'm like cooking the shit out of my computer for no reason. How do you just sit with your back to a dark hallway or dark room? I mean, listen, y'all, first off, I live alone. And not to suck my dick here, but I live in a pretty secure place, okay? If somebody breaks into my apartment and I don't hear them midstream, they can just take me out back and put me down old Yeller style. Asian Fury, I have 64 gigs of RAM. I would have 96, but my old RAM isn't compatible with the new RAM that I ordered. Also like one of the slots I can't use because of the fucking water cooler. It's a pretty bunk design. I was like, that's stupid. That's dumb. But you don't live alone, you have Beans. Okay, but I always know where Beans is. It's not like Beans is really gonna jump scare me. You know what I'm saying? Good entertainment for us if they break in. Yeah, I mean, well, that would make good content. At least my death would get posted to like every gore site, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's not really an issue for me to have my back towards that, you know? Like, I live alone. Maybe if I started dating somebody and they were, like, here during streams, I'd probably close the doors and stuff. Beans will protect? No, he won't. He'll let them kill me. And then Beans would feast on my body. Thank you, Back Guy. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Are we sure there isn't a ghost in the apartment? Y'all, if there's a ghost in here, I'm fucked anyways. Might as well just get fucked unknowingly. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to say words. Reword that right now. I don't even know how. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. I don't know how to reword that. Chad, this is exactly like the other stream where I said I was jerking off my cat. Okay, sometimes my mouth move faster than my brain sometimes. Okay, I just. Go back and try again. No, I don't feel like it. I'll probably fuck it up again. And on that note, chat, it's time to read some Reddit. That was a bad high five. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Guys, if you missed it, you missed it. All right. There's a great clip. If you guys go on my Twitch, there's a great clip. Twitch.tv/by-Sarby. I do want to make, I just be saying stupid shit all the time, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Shit just be coming out of my mouth. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. That's just how it be, chat. I can't. I don't. If you show your dogs, I'll gift a sub. What about my cat? What about my kitty? Does that count? I don't have a dog, but I got a cat. Look at him. Look at his little tail hanging down, too. Look at my man on his big little pink castle. Oh, he's so cute. He's so handsome. He's my whole existence for reading. Reading? Living. But also reading. Oh, shit. What up, Prince of Darkness? You're going to have to keep reminding me because I will forget. I will forget. All right, chat, let's do it. Y'all, I need y'all to like up the YouTube stream, all right? If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. We got 104 people on the YouTube stream, but only 71 likes. I feel like we get that 85 easy. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, turn on the post notice. Okay, chat, here we go. My husband wants kids, but I think I want a divorce. We have a 29 female OP, 31 male husband, posted in r/relationship advice on June 14th, 2025. My husband and I have been together for 8 years. The last 3 we've been married. Little things keep adding up and I don't even know how to approach these issues. He wants kids soon, but I can't trust that he'd support me. I'm trying to figure out if I try to work on us or just leave. Recently, as in the last 4 years, I've been dealing with chronic health issues. But just this year alone, I've had 3 surgeries to fix various things for my health. Doesn't seem like a great time to have kids then. Our sex life hasn't been good in a few years since I got ill, maybe once or twice a month. He has told me that it's not enough and he's feeling rejected and is making his mental health worse. But if we have kids, we won't be able to have sex while I'm recovering, ? Wait, hold on. Did bro, wait, hold on. Did bro just say, if you don't have sex with me, my mental health is gonna get worse? I'm sorry, but that is the absolute fucking worst thing I've ever heard in my life. If you have, what do you mean that you having sex is directly tied to your mental health? I'm sorry, dog, but that's just skill issue. All right? Like, if lack of having sex affects your mental health, you need grippy sock vacation. ASAP Rocky, bro. What do you mean? That's insane. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. It doesn't get more stupid than that, chat. I work 5 to 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. I work 5 to 6 days a week, 12-hour night shifts in healthcare. I'm the primary breadwinner in our relationship. He bounces from job to job and recently was unemployed for over a year while he was claiming to be applying to jobs. I know the job market is horrible right now, so I wasn't pushing. I found out he was lying. He hadn't applied for anything in about 6 months, including the jobs I got him recommended for through some connections I have. We got into a massive fight, and I basically told him if he didn't have a job at the end of the month, I was leaving and he could figure out bills himself. Not even a week later, he was back working at his old job. I still do all the cook. Yeah, see, that's not a guy that should have a kid. Fucking sue me. I know it's probably a shitty thing to say, but like, my guy, if you can't hold down a job, if you can't figure out how to sustain yourself in life, how the fuck are you going to take care of a kid properly? Bare minimum, chat. Bare minimum. I still do all the cooking, cleaning, and household upkeep. On my days off, I spend 3 to 4 hours just putting everything in order for the week. Even when he wasn't working, he wasn't doing anything except playing video games in another room while I slept. So when I'd wake up, there would be laundry I'd have to switch or cat litter I'd have to scoop. He wants kids soon, but with my chronic health problems, it's going to make children a really hard process on my body, lots of health risks, and I would basically have to be on bed rest the whole time and in and out of doctor appointments. I couldn't work or do anything really, and I'm just scared I won't get the support that I need. I don't even know if I want to have kids with him anymore. He gets money every month from a settlement, and he says it's enough to make up for the income I won't be bringing in if I get pregnant. The settlement payout every month is less than a fourth of what I make in 2 weeks. Okay, so he's also fucking Delulu. I feel like I'm his mother already. I feel like I'd be one of those married single mothers. I've asked him about therapy, individual or couples, and he is dismissive, saying therapy hasn't helped in the past. So I've asked about medications, but he doesn't want to take a pill every day. I don't want to come across as horrible or manipulative, but I'm about ready to write out everything I do. Bill payments, chores, time at work, etc. And have him do it all for a month and then tell me he thinks we can have kids right now. No, I actually think that fucking cooks. I think that cooks. Because first off, he probably won't be able to do it. But if you're already married to this man, I think it's like, give him an opportunity. Not that you haven't given him opportunities to step up to the fucking plate. But if your heart so is probably the number one complaint that I get on this channel is people are like, oh no, like Sarby's telling them to give up on the marriage too early, which like, I don't think in this case, she wouldn't be giving up on the marriage. She wouldn't be giving up on the marriage too early. This man is actively showing her who he actually is. I don't know if she knew he was basically a fucking bum while getting married to him. If she was, I'm kind of like, why the fuck would you get married to him? But like, I don't know. This is the bed that you're in. I think it's worth it to get out of it because he is showing you who he is. And this is also just giving a guy who like, he only sees you as somebody to have sex with and to produce his offspring. I think the writing's on the table, but sure, if you aren't going to go for the divorce, at least do what you said in those last 2 lines. Let him try to step up to the plate. I would bet the fucking house that he's not going to step up to the plate. It would honestly be kind of funny to see him crumble and fail and then try to justify it. I think OP needs to leave him. I don't know. Here's the thing, y'all. I know people criticize me on it, but I still think like there's just some shit that you shouldn't put up with. I'm like, this just sounds like a case of like you married someone who just either they bamboozled you or when you were younger, you just didn't have the balls to figure out, is this actually somebody that I should marry? By the way, Georgie, thank you for the £2 donation. Cannot afford more at the moment, but this is for the beans. Thank you, Georgie. I appreciate you. Me and my baby boy beans appreciate you. Oh, and Jelly Air is subscribed for 1 month at tier 1. Let's go, baby. Thank you guys for subbing. Thank you guys for all the donations, gifts, memberships today. Y'all are fucking cracked. In some cases, immediately calling for a divorce is justified. I think so too. What was the one? There was one in like the last store, or there was one in the last video. Oh, it was the one with the wife who was saying that like, it was the one with the wife that was saying like, oh, my husband is like lazy and I do all the work just to like be cool in front of all of her friends. And then she was like talking shit about her partner. I just like don't think that's anybody that you would want to have a partner personally. Lack of sex, especially if you're married / in a relationship, can be really depressing. Okay, but I understand that, but I like when it comes to me, it's like, okay, well then go get therapy or go like figure that out. To me, okay, here's the thing. To me, it should only be depressing if like you're doing everything you can romantically to like get that spark going and there's nothing wrong with your partner. They just don't want to have sex with you. And there's maybe like an aspect of like, oh, they don't love me anymore. Or like, they're not attracted to me anymore. Our marriage isn't what it used to be kind of thing. I can understand that. But when your wife is having chronic health issues and has had multiple surgeries in half of a year and you're complaining about not being able to have sex enough and you're saying that affects your mental health, I'm sorry, but grow a pair. Like, there are some things where it's like, that is, I'm gonna say, that's a stupid thing to be depressed about. I'll say it. Like, I do think there are things in this world that it's like, that's kind of dumb for you to be depressed about that. If you're depressed because you're not having sex with your partner who's chronically ill and has had multiple surgeries in half a year, I'm sorry, dog, that's on you. That's on you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, get on some antidepressants because, like, I don't know. I just think it's stupid. I was doing everything in my power to get my husband to be intimate with me. Okay, then you have an excuse, Becca, but like, this is not, that is not at all. I don't know how you could be agreeing with this person, Becca. That's a fucking wild take. Wild take. Like, dog, if it, I just don't get it, bro. And also, chat, I'm not gonna lie, like, what, were you depressed your whole life? Like, guys, once again, it just goes back to skill issue. Like, I'm single right now. I'm not having sex, like, consistently. Am I depressed? No. Like, when I get horny, I don't go, oh, wee woo, I'm so sad. Just go and fucking jerk off. Like, listen, if you tie your happiness to sex, skill issue. Skill issue. Oh, I don't agree with Opie's husband. I'm just talking about myself. For sure. Like I said, Becca, I think you have a good reason. Like, if there is nothing wrong with your husband and you've talked about it with them and you're doing romantic stuff and they just won't have sex with you, I think you should reevaluate your relationship. Not to cause a divorce in chat right now, but like, dead ass. Like, if that's important to you and your partner isn't at least open to like exploring why they don't, like, if your partner is like not giving you reasons or like unwilling to try to figure it out with you, I think that's cause for divorce. Yeah, natural blue star. Don't get me wrong. It's you're never owed sex in a relationship, but I do think you like sex is if you're in just like let's say like a stereotypical relationship where sex is always on the table and then all of a sudden someone yoinks it away. I'm not saying that you're owed sex, but what I am saying is you're owed communication around something that's very prevalent and I would even say important in a stereotypical relationship. Like, if I'm in a relationship and all of a sudden we're not having sex, I want to have a conversation and work on getting to that point again, because to me, that is an indicator that there's something wrong with the relationship or that there's something going on with my partner that I need to, that we need to figure out for the sake of them being happy, you know? And who knows, maybe it's like your partner figures out that they're all of a sudden like, you know what? I'm actually asexual. I don't want to have sex anymore. Then you have to reevaluate the relationship. Like if I'm in there, then it's like, okay, do I want to stay in a relationship with somebody who I'm not going to have sex with? And if the answer is no, I think it's just like, go get a divorce. You can have intimacy without sex? Yeah, but I would say a lot of people's like most, well, maybe it's just because I'm a guy, but I would say like I find the most intimacy like with sex with somebody. And like not just, and when I say sex, I think it also includes everything like before and after, like the lead up of like the romance that like leads to sex and then like the aftercare. That's kind of what I group together with the sex. And don't get me wrong, the before and after parts are like good by themselves, but like the combination of all three, I would say is pretty important to me, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, you can have intimacy without sex, but I'm one of those people where like, I don't want I don't want exclusively intimacy without sex. And I think that's fine to say. I think that's fine to say. She should value herself more. Absolutely. My husband and I had to talk about the sex thing a lot over the first decade we were together. I'm asexual and sex repulsed. He's demisexual and mostly indifferent. Hell yeah. And that works for you guys. 100%. Amodify, I'm curious. Do you guys like revisit that conversation at all, you know? Why do I have antidepressants by BB No Money? I'm on an antidepressant. I'm feeling good today. Fun fact, I actually helped promote that song. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I think whenever you bring a kid into the mix, there's always going to be a little bit of lack of sex. And that's the other thing too, is there's always going to be a lack of sex in marriage. Like sometimes you guys are going to be fucking like bunnies. Sometimes y'all are going to be chilling. Even though it's a greatly reduced pain point for us than it would be an A/allo mixed orientation relationship, we still had to communicate a lot and figure out where our boundaries were. Hell yeah. Hey, what up, Brody? What up, blood? Yeah. I'll still say it though. I think if you're getting depressed, here's the thing. I think you can get depressed that your relationship doesn't have sex, even though you're doing all the things to initiate sex in the relationship. Because then I think it's more of like you're more depressed about the relationship not being strong because that they're more being. Because I think in that case, you're more depressed about your relationship not being in a position to have sex. But in this guy's case, he's like, there's like a good reason for OP not to be having sex with him. And he's being like, oh, well, that's hurting my mental health. If you can't just like objectively be like, okay, would I prefer to be having sex right now? Yes. But I can't specifically because of this thing. Then I think that's not excusable. Guys, there is a very long edit on this, so let me hop into it, because it almost feels like a little bit of an update or like answering questions in the comments, so maybe this will give us more information. Okay, so there's an edit from the same day. I don't know when this was posted. It says at 2300. Okay, so there's an edit from the same day. A few things, since this is a very real story and not AI, and I'm a real person who's making choices in order to keep up with the current economy and situation. 1, I work the hours I do so I can build up my PTO and sick time for my procedures and recovery time. Yes, I have FMLA for those. Yes, I have FMLA for these, but it only pays out 60% of my wages versus 100% if I use PTO. Overtime accrues PTO times 2 and pays time and a half. We also have a pickup bonus of $10 an hour. I've been working at this hospital since 2015 as a CNA and phlebotomist since 2018 and an RN since 2020. So I have seniority and that comes benefits. Yay, unions. 2, I work night shift because it has the flexibility for my schedule and they work with me for my restrictions. I am lucky enough to work in a hospital that uses lifts and is staffed as well as can be currently. Shift differential also gives me an additional $6 an hour and that quickly adds up. 3, my surgeries were laparoscopic and recovery time is about 1 to 4 weeks on average. Surgery 1 and 3 were both exploratory. My second was to remove a lesion on my intestines that connected them to my abdominal wall, as well as a cyst on my ovary, and recovery was 4 weeks with 4 more on restrictions. I'm about to have a 4th surgery to remove my gallbladder. Recovery is 1 to 2 weeks with 2 weeks of recovery. Yes, I have had a lot of surgeries this year, but I haven't had any before this unless you count upper and lower GI scopes, pelvic floor testing, gastric emptying test, x-rays, CTs, an MRI, labs, genetic testing, and HIDA scans. I mean, yeah, those aren't surgeries, but holy fuck, OP's been through the ringer. God damn. Maybe the diet changes and medications that you can. Maybe. Why is there an or here? Okay, I'm going to change this to there's diet changes and medications that you have to be on for months at a time before you'd see any real changes. I also have the birth control implant, and me coming off that would involve about 3 different doctors' inputs and oversights. 4, I blocked all my husband's accounts and his friends' accounts that I know of. I plan on deleting this at some point, but I've just gotten angrier with each comment and everything I type out. At this point, I don't care if he finds this. Maybe this would be a wake-up call he needs. 5, our wedding was supposed to take place in November of 2020. That obviously didn't happen. We rescheduled to the end of 2021, so we didn't lose deposits. He quit his job about 2 months after our wedding. Okay, so maybe bro was putting up a facade a little bit. 6, people do things like meal prep for a week and find relaxation in cooking. My hospital provides scrubs. When I am home, I have more than 6 pairs of underwear, so it's not like I don't have clothes if I don't do laundry every day. Bro, what is the all... I feel like she's clarifying stuff because people in the comments were just nitpicking everything that she said. Like, I don't know. I didn't see any red flags, but I appreciate all the comments, but to the rude ones especially, please remember that I'm a real person. I'm sorry I have to justify every small detail of my health problems for you. Unfortunately, the knee brace girl in middle school sometimes grows up and still has health problems. This is my first time being alive, and not everything is going to be perfect. I'm trying my best, and sometimes people do stupid things because they love someone. Well, that ain't the truth. Okay, honestly, that edit was kind of pointless. I can't even lie. Not because of OP's fault. I think OP was getting like a lot of rude comments siding with the husband for some fucking reason, and they had to justify all their shit. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see any problems with this. It sounds like somebody who works hard to make a lot of money for themselves and the person that they love and do a lot of chores to upkeep. Like, I don't know what there is to nitpick in this paragraph. So guys, I want to keep going. Yeah, the red flags are not with her. That's what I'm thinking too, Marmon. Guys, I want to go on to the update here. Wow, this is oh shit, this is a long update. Okay, hold on, chat. I have to go pee real quick. If this update is as long as it is, let me go pee real quick because I do kind of have to pee a little bit. I wanted to get to this story, or I wanted to finish this story, but before I went and pee, but I don't think my bladder will last that long. Chat, we are 6 likes off of 100 on YouTube. We have 123 viewers. We should be able to make this happen. All right. It better be by the time I get back. It better be past 100 likes. Okay. No, I'm not gonna run it, guys. right, chat. Bladder has been emptied. Oh, Dragon, you motherfucker. Dragon, why do you always give subs as soon as I walk away? Dragon said throne reclaimed. I appreciate you, Dragon. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Dragon, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat. We have good manners. Oh, look at that. Eerie Palm. We love to see it. We love to see it. I appreciate y'all with the good manners. Y'all are ripping, rocking and ripping. I love it. I love it. Okay, here we go. Update July 16th, 2025. 2 days after the original post. I talked with my lawyer last week, and the hope is papers are to be drafted and he will be formally served when he comes back from his work trip in 2 weeks. We love to hear it, chat. We love to hear it. On one of my days off, I wanted to have a discussion about our relationship, and it didn't go well. I had spent the night cleaning and getting the house put together because my anxiety was so bad. When he woke up in the morning, I had breakfast made, and we just made polite small talk. I started the conversation by asking him if he was happy in our relationship. I'll summarize the conversation. OP, are you happy with this? With us? I feel like we are roommates more than a married couple. OP's husband. I don't think either of us have been happy for a while. I do still love you and want to raise children with you. You'll be a great mom. I've been meaning to talk to you about something. OP. Okay, ... Chat, he's asking for an open relationship. Here it comes. Here it fucking comes. OP's husband, do you remember my friends in... OP's husband, OP's husband, do you remember my friends in insert city and how they were having problems in their relationship after fake name came out as Ace, how they opened their relationship. So fake name, so insert fake name could still get his needs met. At this point, I was just staring at him. He kept rambling on. I've joined some groups online. They said it saved their marriage. And with how much I'm traveling now for work, it would be every other 2 weeks, you know? And I'm in city name, so it's not like it would be someone you know or would ever meet. OP responded to that with, what the fuck? OP's husband. I mean, think about it. We could have a surrogate this way. I know it would be a lot, but we could make it work. You've always talked about fostering or adopting, and it would be just like that. OP. Did you get someone pregnant? Is this your way of telling me you cheated on me when you travel for... Oh, sorry. Is this your way of telling me you cheat on me when you travel for work? OP's husband. No. God, no. There was one girl at the bar who was flirting with me, and it just felt nice to be wanted like that. Yeah, dude cheated. He then pulled out his phone and started showing me support groups he had joined online for poly people in monogamous relationships. There was probably three or four of them that he had been texting in for the last few weeks, trying to gain the confidence to talk to me about opening our relationship. He brought up how he knows I've been thinking about switching to travel contracts and I can meet people there, but then we come back home, we're together and married because we still love each other. I have nothing against people who are on poly relationships. We have friends who are and have met their partners and all go out together. It's just not for me. When I'm with someone, I want to be the only person they're with. I don't want to get tested regularly. I don't want to risk surprise pregnancy. I don't want to feel jealous or wonder if he's texting another girl while he's supposed to be spending time with me. I let him finish his speech before I told him it hasn't felt like we've been married a long time and I'm done. Hearing that he wants to see other people killed any last feelings I may have had. I'm not in love anymore, and staying together isn't going to make either of us happy. We both want kids, but our timelines are different. What we want from the future is different now. I asked him to move out, and he didn't seem surprised. I walked away and left him in the kitchen before I drove to my friend's house since I couldn't be there. We spent the day drinking and eating ice cream while I went from crying to laughing to screaming. She is currently going through a divorce over her... Oh, wow. She is currently going through a divorce over her ex-husband's porn addiction and the debt he put them in because of it. That's crazy. That's insane. She gave me her lawyer's information and I had an appointment set up with him a few days later. I went home the next day and he had moved most of his stuff out. His side of the closet is empty. His cat, the stuff in the bathroom, a few of our wedding pictures have been taken off the wall and I can't find them, so I think he took them, and his gaming setup. The house feels incredibly empty now. He travels for work, so I'm used to being in the house alone, but now my toothbrush is lonely in the cup on the sink. Our garage feels bigger now. The bed gets cold. I only have to cook for one now. I miss his presence. I miss having someone to come home to. And I won't lie, I've spent the last week crying and my heart hurts. Oh, I really hope OP has like some siblings or something like that can come visit. That's so sad. I kind of understand that. Like if you've been probably living with this person for at least 5 to 8 years, like, yeah, that could get lonely. That could be kind of a big adjustment. We didn't speak for a few days after he left. His mom reached out before he did. She wanted to see how I was doing and if there was anything she could do for me. We had a great relationship, and I'm honestly going to miss having her in my life. We have a lot of the same dietary restrictions, but for different reasons, and she was my food adventure buddy. We would go out for coffee or lunch or some of the few restaurants and cafes we could safely eat at. She invited me out for coffee and I went. When we met up the next day, we made small talk until the divorce came up. She let me know how he was doing. He moved into one of the houses on their property. They have like 60 acres and 4 houses on the property that different family members live in. He hasn't really gotten out of bed. She's worried about him and wants us to talk it out. She asked if I was willing to go to couples counseling and told her I've been asking that for about a year, and his response was no. I was drowning and he didn't want to help fix it, but now that I've decided to leave is when he wants to work it and I just can't. She stayed silent for a while before asking me if I still loved him. I do, but I don't. I told her I loved who he was, but I'm too full of hurt that I don't feel the love anymore. I can't keep taking care of him like he's my child. I can't keep bankrolling our lives alone. I need a partner who is able to support me, and I haven't felt supported by her son in a long time. We were both crying by the end of our talk, and she gave a really big hug before leaving. Damn, that's so sad. That's so sad. I mean, that sounds like a good mother-in-law. Such a sweet mother-in-law. I hope she's berating her son right now. He wanted to talk the next day, and he came back to the house to talk. When he came in, it was awkward. He wanted to give me a big hug. He wanted to give me a hug when he did. He wanted to give me a hug, and I let him. But he went in for a kiss, and I turned my head, so he kissed my cheek. We talked for a while about our relationship and how it got to this point. He apologized for a lot. He went into specifics of how he never helped around the house. He could have done more since he was home. It wasn't fair to me that he put it all on me. He told me he's looking at a new job, one where he doesn't have to travel, and it's actually in the field he got his degree in. Oh no, girl, please. Oh wait, no. She already said she's divorcing him. Okay, good. Good. He gave me an update on his cat, who is struggling to the adjustment of the new house. I told him I'll have papers for him in a few weeks, and he couldn't look me in the eyes for the rest of the time he was there. I helped him pack some of the odds and ends that he left around the house, and he left again. At the appointment with the lawyer, we talked about what it would look like for the divorce process. Unless he wants the house, I plan to buy his half. If I do that, then there's a good chance I won't have to pay alimony unless he fights for it. He has the potential to make more than me, so my lawyer doesn't think I'll have to pay anyways. We don't have children unless you count fur babies, and I took a pregnancy test recently to confirm that I'm not pregnant, so that won't be a factor. We each have our own cars and pay for them ourselves. We have a joint savings, but I can prove that I've been the only one contributing for the last 2 years, so it's likely I'll get most of that. I'm not touching it besides for the bills for the house per my lawyer's advice. I will hopefully have papers for my soon-to-be ex to fill out, and if he gets a lawyer to look over. My 2 cats have been laying in bed with me and haven't left my side since he left. They're trying to make me feel better, but it's hard. My friend who is also getting divorced has said that we'll have a hot girl summer together, and it makes me laugh, but I don't think I'm ready or even close to it. I don't want to meet new people. I don't want to do first dates again. I think I'm just going to be single for a while. Also, this person still is dealing with chronic health issues and post-surgery. Like, I feel like homegirl should just focus on herself for a little bit. My mom sent me this poem after I told them about the divorce, and it makes me cry reading it. I've learned a lot from this relationship, and I'm content on being the crazy old cat lady for the foreseeable future. Okay, and the poem's called I Will Never Love the Same After You by Allie Harding. I will never love the same. I will never love the same after you. I was always the girl that loved so hard that it hurt until it hurt. I watched you change every day until you eventually became someone I told myself I would never settle for. But how do I leave you? I told myself it was just a rough patch and we could work through this. I will do more to make you love me again because I don't give up on people. So why would I do that to you? I will put myself through hell for you. I will hate myself to love you, and I will rip myself apart so that you feel cared for. Because I was serious when I said I would die for you, because I almost did. I guess I ripped myself apart so much that I had nothing left. I cared so much about you that I stopped caring about myself completely. I lost who I was and I was no longer strong, and I watched myself change every day until I eventually became someone I told myself I'd never be. But it's my fault for not having a limit on how much I'm willing to give and for how long I'm willing to stay, and for loving you more than I loved me, because I loved you so hard that it hurt, so I will never love the same after you. Anybody familiar with that poem, chat? That makes sense, though. It kind of goes back. That reminds me of the discussion we were talking about, where some people are like, where in breakups, some people feel like, oh, I'm giving up on this person. But I don't believe in that. I think, yes, there is, not that I don't believe in that. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Like I said before, like, don't get me wrong, there is such thing as giving up on someone, but there's a weird line. There's sometimes a hard to recognize line of like at a certain point, it becomes you're not giving up on them. You're giving up on getting what you're demanding from them, which is totally different. Thanks, Reddit, for the support and validating my feelings. I don't know yet if I'm going to delete this or not, but I don't think I will update this or... But I don't think I will update this or anything else into this account again. I hope everyone stays happy and healthy. Take care. But then there is a mini update on the 21st, about 5 days after the original update. This happened earlier in the day today, and since I'm not logged out of this account yet, I figured someone else's flabbers can be gasted just like mine are. He asked for the ring back. The ring was my grandmother's. Her and my grandfather were married 52 years before he died of lung cancer when I was 2 years old. She never remarried and always would tell me how much they loved each other. I remember when I was little going and sitting with her and just playing with the ring on her finger because I've always thought how beautiful it was. It wasn't extravagant or large or crazy because my grandparents were not wealthy and got married before my grandfather was drafted. When she passed away, I was a teenager, but she willed her rings to me in hopes that I would love them forever and would find love equally to what she had with my grandfather. When my now soon-to-be ex-husband proposed, he had asked my parents and my dad gave him my grandmother's ring because he knew I loved this ring so much. Oh my God! The audacity! That's insane! Yeah, girl, you do this. Yeah, girl, you dodged a bullet with this one. I just fucking wow. How much of a piece of shit do you have to be to ask for a ring back that you didn't even pay for? Listen, chat. This might be such like a privileged thing for me to say, and I recognize that. But I truly think if you can't afford to buy even like an $1,000 ring for somebody, you should not be proposing. Just saying. It doesn't need to be crazy. It doesn't need to be insane. I'm not super into the whole consumerism thing. You know, obviously I'm gonna fucking ball out when I buy my wife a ring. 100%. 100%. But I don't think you should. I don't think you're in a position to propose. I don't think you're in a position to propose. If you can't splurge on a ring for somebody, Don't propose. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready, especially with how expensive getting married is or can be. Yeah, did you say 1,000? Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. If you are an adult, $1,000 is not that much. Especially for something that's supposed to be like what you start your forever relationship with someone. Nah, bro, I'll stand on business on that one. I'll stand on business on that one. If you can't afford a ring, can you even afford the ceremony? Marutman, I'll go a step further. If you can't afford a ring, can you actually afford a comfortable life with that person? I truly believe that, chat. If you can't afford a $1,000 ring, you're not in a position to be getting married to somebody yet. Nah, bro, listen, y'all can, I said it. You guys can say that's a bad take. I stand on business on that one. I stand on business. Get them with the Chuck E. Cheese ring. Listen, if that's how you want to do it, go for it. That's not how I'm fucking operating. I think the number one thing that probably, we'll have to look it up one of these days, but I think something that can severely tear apart your relationship is if you don't, is financial situations. So if you're not financially set to spend $1,000 on a ring, you know what, chat? I'll even bump it down. I'll bump it down to like $750, $500. If you're not in a position to spend that money on a ring comfortably, don't get married. Just don't. I think a 1K, y'all, I'm being so dead ass for real. 1K is not that much for a ring. Yeah, don't put yourself in debt to get a ring. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, bro. Yeah, exactly. Nick, all I'm saying is like, but like if you can't, here's the thing, Nick, is I'm not saying you should get an $1,000 ring, but if you can't afford the $1,000 ring, I don't think you should get married. I believe the number one reason for divorce is finances. I agree with that, Sammy. I truly believe that. I think I'm so many people are going to tear me apart. I don't give a fuck. I will stand on business on this one. I will stand on business on this one. If you can't afford an $1,000 ring, don't get married yet. Don't get married. Fucking figure out a way to not be living paycheck to paycheck before you get married to somebody, because then that's just going to bleed into your relationship. 100% of y'all can hate me for that one, but I fucking stand on business with that. I'll stand on business. Hey, you know what, Jazzy? That's smart. My partner got mine at a pawn shop, but it was 10 out of 10 gorgeous. I'm not even saying you need to drop $1,000, but if you can't afford to drop $1,000, if you can't figure out a way to save $1,000 to pay for a ring, I don't think you have any business getting married. I don't think you have any business getting married. Caleb Hammer is giving me PTSD. Here's the thing, y'all. It's funny because I don't fuck with a couple of the things that Caleb Hammer says, but I genuinely think some people are too stupid with their money. Too stupid. Absolutely, Squidiot. People in poverty fall in love too. What I'm saying is, if you guys further do things that like you guys should figure out how to get out of that situation together before you get before you're dropping, it's always going to bleed into it. No matter what the honeymoon phase is, if you can't figure out how to get out of that, you're going to be stuck in that. And it only gets even more expensive. Ooh, did you know in most states you can pay less for a marriage license if you attend X amount of hours of pre-marriage counseling? Does that have to be Catholic pre-marriage counseling though, Sammy? Or is this through the state? Those people who go into 30% plus debt just to go to Disney is crazy. No, 100%. Yeah. No, Strudel, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's not about the ring necessarily. It's more about if you can't plan appropriately for major life events, you are starting off on a bad foot. 100%. 100%. Because Socrates, it's not even like, here's the thing, y'all, is I think $1,000 recreationally on a relationship is even too low. Y'all, shit's expensive. And I'm not saying that I don't understand that it's like right now, the economy sucks. Job market sucks. I just think that's more of a reason not to dive into getting married to someone right away. Exactly. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Like, y'all, like, you can be in love with someone without getting married to them and like doing this whole thing that's traditionally expensive. Whether you do it cheap or not, it's gonna cost you money. It's going to cost you money. And like, it is, I'm pretty sure, I didn't want to say it because I don't know for a fact, but like Sammy kind of validated it. I'm 100, like, finances is a big reason why marriages fall apart. So to me, it's like when I find a partner and I'm set, I'm like, we're going to like get married together. Part of that is going to be, let's make sure our bags are set so that we can be well off for the rest of our life and finances never becomes an issue with us. You know what, Seraden? Honestly, the Vegas food prices haven't been too bad for me. I mean, Marianne, I'm not even talking about like 1K on dates. Like, y'all, listen, I don't like talking about my finances, but I'm very smart with my money. I could not make, what was the calculation? I could not make a single, like, I'm a big fan of like, you need a 6-month emergency fund ASAP Rocky. And even that is like bare minimum to me. Like 6 months, I have 6 months leeway and then some. And that's just because like, I think like getting to that point, whatever you got to do, whatever costs you got to cut, whatever, like whatever corners you got to cut, whatever like nice thing at the store you decide not to buy yourself. I think that is the move. I feel like money is controlling people's minds these days. I actually don't disagree with you, Georgia, but the fact of the matter is like, it's an important factor, you know? The way I look at it is like money dictates the rules of the game. And don't get me wrong, we can talk all day about whether or not the rules are stupid, which I would say yes. I think capitalism, at least in the current system it's running in, is dead ass stupid and rigged so that the rich get richer. I 100% agree with that. That being said, we are in the game. So you can sit there and like criticize the rules, but you also still have to play it, or else you're just sitting there letting other people win in the game. That's the way that I look at it. I will say, Socrates, Minnesota is very, very affordable. Very affordable. Yeah, it's about the security. Hey, what up, Duck Father? Yeah, finances are a big deal for marriages because some people tend to run up debts, and marriage ties your partner to these debts too. 100%. My point is more that so that having $1,000 doesn't really have much bearing on whether a marriage will work or not. Yes, but if you can't, Squidiot, if you can't afford an $1,000 ring, that tells me that you're not financially stable enough where there isn't a high % chance that finances could be a problem in your marriage. What I'm saying is you should get to a point where buying an $1,000 ring is just an easy, like, yeah, no brainer. Duh. Like, if you can just hand over that $1,000 for the ring, cool, awesome. Like, you're good to go. Like, that's the way that I look at it. That's the way that I look at it. For you to give your marriage a better runway to work, I think you need to be very set financially. And a lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people run up the debts, run up the money, put themselves in an insane amount of debts, buy an expensive ring that they can't afford. And next thing you know, they're like always living paycheck to paycheck trying to pay everything back. Majority of divorces that I've observed were because of financial issues. Just get married with a financially responsible person. Exactly. Some people will never be able to do that. Here's the thing, Squidiot. I think there's always, if there's a will, there's a way. I truly believe that. Like, there are ways to figure out how to do that. Whether you're cutting costs somewhere, like, y'all, if I went broke tomorrow, I would immediately move to like middle of nowhere where the rent is $500. I'd get the first job that I can get, figure out a way to like figure out how many hours I gotta work to like pay my rent and start saving, and then figure out something on the side that I can do to make money. Like, I don't know. I think saying some people will never be able to do it is just like limiting the people. There's always ways to make money, especially now. It's never been easier to make money some way, somehow. If I were broke, I'd move. Yeah. I didn't say homeless people can just buy a house, Blaze. I don't know what you guys are saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, homeless is a different conversation. Homeless has like homeless people. I would say a majority of homeless people. Don't get me wrong. There's certain circumstances with like I'm kind of more talking about the general populace. Homeless is definitely kind of an issue where you definitely need more help, more support, like shelters and things like that. Not talking about those people specifically. But I think for the common person, for the person here in chat who has a phone and is able to watch this live stream, if there's a will, there's a way. What up, Emos? What up, I love Emos PTV? I still love that at. Yeah, I'm crying your point is being so misconstrued. That's just how the internet works, Cherry Bomb, for sure. Here's the thing, Squidiot. I am a firm believer if you put those limits on yourself, that's what you're going to operate under. I truly believe that, Squidiot. Like, Squidiot, I don't know how old you are, by the way. I think you might still be a teenager. I could be wrong. I don't really know. You're in this live stream hanging out with me, and I love that. I love spending time with y'all. But if y'all right now, if you're watching this stream and you are broke, leave this stream and spend your time trying to figure out a way to make money. Like 100%. I like, that is just me being like, that's what I would do. I don't consume a lot. I have been, I don't know if you guys watched my vlog, but I literally talked about it. There were parts of my life where I kind of almost went broke. And that just made me work harder. Like, I was not watching content. I was literally going out and like figuring out ways to make money, because for me, being financially stable is important. And I think it's important for everything. Sorry, you're so patient. If I was a streamer and if anyone disagreed with me, I just banned them. No, I don't think that's effective. I don't think that's effective. Like, people can have disagreements. You're sounding like one of those finance bros. I mean, it's just facts, Squidiot. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, if you think you're going to be broke for the rest of your life, that's probably going to be how it is. That's probably going to be how it is. You're giving Andrew Tate? No, I'm just giving, like, go, guys, get off this stream. Like, go work for yourself. Like, go figure out ways to, like, you know, if you're really in a bad situation, should you guys have to do that? No, 100% not. I am a firm believer that it should be that you could go work a minimum wage job and be able to pay for your life perfectly. I firmly believe that, but I'm also realistic. I'm realistic. That's not how the world works right now. And if you're in a pickle, like, you have to work harder. That's just how it is. And that's what I did, y'all. That's what I did. For all intents and purposes, I worked 2 full-time jobs to make this full-time. I am here right now because for a year and a half, I did full-time, both my, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but I would help promote music for record labels. That was like my full-time job. And then it was also making YouTube content full-time. And I did that because I wanted to get to the position that I'm in now. So, like, I don't know what to tell y'all. If you guys want to, like, sit there and be like, oh, you're an Andrew Tater Tot, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, you need to be a masculine man. I'm saying, hey, dog, like, if you're struggling financially, figure out a way to get out of that. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear that. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear me being like, hey, I want you to not have financial anxiety because I've been there and it sucks. So like if y'all, I don't care if y'all want to compare me to Andrew Tate. I'm not. I want the system to change, but the system has currently not changed, and therefore I think you need to figure out how to play in it. I'm not gonna ban anybody. I do appreciate y'all who are like, this is silly. Like Squidiot, I'm gonna be so real right now. I think you're being silly. Cause dead ass Squidiot, like here's the thing, is you could stop being broke if you worked 18 hours a day. Do I support that? Absolutely fucking not. 0%. But it's true. If you worked 18 hours a day, you would in theory, unless you're like getting paid $1 an hour or something like that. Like whatever. Do I recommend that? No, 100% not. But I think like, especially, I don't know how old some of you guys are. I don't even know how old you are, Squidiot. When you're younger, I think that's when you really need to start setting yourself up to be financially set in the future. Okay, that's fair too, Ashton. That's so fair too, because I don't know if you have any like health issues, which then I think I'm not lumping you in this bucket, by the way. I'm talking about someone who just like, who can do stuff like that. But Ashton, I would definitely recommend though, you should look into some like freelancing stuff on like Upwork. That's what I always recommend to people. If you're looking to like do something, figure out something you're good at that you can do from your laptop and figure out how you can monetize that. Acknowledging the constraints of our society is not the same as condoning them. That's what I'm saying, Strudel. It's literally like if, I don't know, like I play hockey. If you're in the NHL playing hockey and you don't like one of the rules of the NHL, you can sit there and complain about it. Don't get me wrong. But you gotta figure out how to play that game to be successful in it. And that's how I look at life. That's how I look at life. We are in a system that is rigged so that the 1% can keep getting richer. That fucking sucks. That sucks ass, and it's like, it shouldn't be that way. But I also think like you can't just sit there and let them win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get to a point where I have leverage so that those people can't win as much. I lost my job a few weeks back and just been banging out applications. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love music. Yeah, I don't know, Squidiot. Here's the thing. You're right. There are people who literally can't do what I'm saying they can do, like if they have a disability of some sort. But I also think there's a lot of people that can do what I'm saying who don't. Yo, Blaze, I'm honestly down. Can we have a gigantic revolution French style? Listen, y'all, some of the shit that I've been seeing in the media, I'm all for it. Yeah, jobs are ever, like, listen, I mean... Okay, chat. I don't talk about this very often. And I understand that there are, like, don't get me wrong, there are disabilities that completely null this 100%. What I will say, so like, I've talked about this a little bit. I do have like meme accounts on Instagram that all I have to do when I've made full-time incomes from these accounts. I don't really do it as hard anymore. But that's just an example. Like, to me, it's like all I need is my phone to do that and a will. Like, that's, I don't know. And that's probably not the best example, but I truly think like I'm more speaking like if if you're on a phone or a laptop or something like that, it has never been easier to figure out how to use that phone or laptop to make money. Yeah, Strudel, here's the thing though, is like, I don't, like, I'm never ableist. Like, I'm thinking more just across the board, like, not assuming you don't have like a disability or something that is completely hindering you from doing what I'm saying. That being said, I just really think, like, if you have a phone, you have a laptop, like, there is something that you're good at, like, even if it's literally just doing stuff in like Excel spreadsheets for people, like, there's always something you can do. Disabilities are why we should and do have welfare. That's why it's such a horrible thing that they're being attacked by current admin. Agreed, chicken sandwich. Agreed. I'm married, poor, now we're pretty well off. Hell yeah, Socrates. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Bro, the reason I'm saying this, y'all, is because I want all of y'all to be rich as fuck. Like, and I say it all the time, y'all. Like, I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate all that. But, like, y'all have blessed me to an insane level just by watching my videos. Like, I want y'all to take care of yourselves financially. Like, I appreciate that you guys support me and have given me a platform for me to be financially stable with the thing that I love doing. And I only wish the best for you. But, like, what you guys didn't see is, like, me grinding to make what you're seeing right now happen 2 years ago. And that's all I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying is, like, there is a grind that you can hop on to make it happen. Oh yeah, Strudel, I know you weren't saying I'm ableist. It was more about the conversation around it. Yeah, you'd be surprised the things that people pay other people to do. Go network. Exactly. No, y'all, I've literally paid people to, like, all they're doing is they're just putting stuff from, like, the internet into an Excel sheet for me. Like, there's so many opportunities for that kind of stuff. You just got to go looking for them. Yeah, even if you're not good at something, you can always get better with practice. If you guys want proof of that, go and watch some of my earlier reading Reddit videos. They're so bad. They're so bad, chat. They're so bad. It's just not feasible for most people right now due to the state of America. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't think America's great. But I just think, like, it's never been easier to pull out your phone, pull out your laptop, and like that's probably, honestly, y'all, that's the most Republican thing about me, is, like, I have really fed into, like, as hard as it is, it's never been easier to make money on the internet. It's crazy. Like, the fact that I could pull this phone out and figure out a way to make money off of it is crazy. That's not a thing that you could do 20, 30 years ago. And I just think that's, like, something that people should tap into more, you know? As an artist, I'm just waiting for some rich furry to hit me up for a slightly questionable commission, because holy moly, the prices I've seen. Bro, furries be paying the absolute most for shit. But Blaze, here's what I'll say. I think what you should be doing is reaching out to furries. Y'all, I mentioned it before, like, I've promoted music for music artists and big record labels. I didn't wait for those people to come to me. I reached out to them. And I think that is the coolest fucking, like, guys, think about that. If back in the day, before the internet, before everything, if I wanted to work with a record label, I would have to know somebody. I'd have to apply for a job. I'd have to send them a letter in the mail. I'd have to show up there myself. Instead, I just sent them messages on Instagram, email, and LinkedIn. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Do you know how like that is truly, like, an absolutely insane thing that you can do? And I'm not trying to be like, you're lazy as fuck. What I'm trying to do is, like, inspire you guys. Like, if you're an artist, start shooting DMs to people. If Blaze, if your goal is to do some art for a furry, go into Instagram, go to #furry, and just start fucking ripping DMs to those furries. Show them your art. Offer to do something for like one person for like a discount, you know, just to get the ball rolling, just to have something to show to other furries. And then once you have that one thing, just keep hitting up every furries. Keep following up, you know? I'm kidding for now, as I don't have a good idea of what platform to even build a base on, but hell yeah. Bro, I am such a big fan of like, it's never been easier to contact people. Never been easier. Under every fursuit is a CEO. And I stand on that business. I stand on that business. Yes, YM, if you do 100, 2 will respond. And the other part of that too, YM, is you'll get better at it. Like, y'all, the first messages that I was sending to record labels, oh my God, I see them and I want to like blow my brains out. But I got really good at it. I got really good at sending a message, and you just get better. Like, you just get better. But it really is like, you have to start, you have to see what's working, and you have to figure out, okay, like, what did they like about this message, and how do I make it better so that more people will like the message that I'm sending? Yeah, a modify. There's a little bit of research you have to do when it comes to cold outreach, because with everything, like, it's not like on Instagram, if you send more than, I think it's like 40 DMs in a day to accounts that don't follow you, they can flag you for spam. Email, I know email, you kind of have to like warm up the email before you can send a certain amount of emails, but if anyone is a puppet maker, you didn't hear this from me, but the biggest puppet shop in the US, they do the Muppets, is closing their doors, so get in on that shit. Wait, what do you mean? Chicken Sandwich, are you sending any like DMs or anything like that? Or running any ads? I'm just genuinely curious. I love hearing about how other people run their businesses, because Chicken Sandwich, if you're not, I highly recommend trying it out. Highly recommend trying it out. Like Chicken Sandwich, I actually need to get a new suit. Like, there are tons of people that are probably like, oh, I need a new suit, or I want to go get a new suit, but like, I don't know, like, I don't know a tailor. I don't know anybody. And like, if I got a DM from somebody who's like, hey, we're a Las Vegas tailor. Like, are you looking for a new suit? We have a 20% off discount for the first time you come in. Like, boom, you fucking got me, dog. You got my ass. And there's plenty of people like that, I'm sure. Furries are STEM majors. There's gonna be no one to make puppets now. Ooh. Mbem, are you gonna make puppets? We do run ads. We do a lot of social media, but are you sending the cold emails? I think the cold emails is where it's at, Chicken Sandwich. I think the cold emails. Here's the thing, Squidiot, is I think you're taking it a little too personal. Like, you know me. You know I'm, like, sympathetic to people with disabilities, to people who are in, like, certain situations, and I'm not calling y'all lazy. I'm just being like, hey, like, I think with finances, that plays a big part in relationships. So to me, like, I would never get in a relationship with someone if I knew that I couldn't comfortably afford it, because that would bleed into our relationship one day or another, you know? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I want y'all to be rich as fuck so you can buy your partner whatever ring that they want, you know? And I'm just trying to, like, open up the avenue of, like, don't put yourself in that situation. I think if you are in a great relationship with a great person, if anything's going to sour it, it's if you guys have financial issues. So, like, if there's, you know, don't listen to me, bro. I'm just a random man on the internet. You don't have to listen to, like, my baselines here. Make your own baselines. But I think everybody should start thinking about, like, okay, if I have a partner and I plan on being married to them, what are things that I can do to make sure that our relationship has success? And I think finances is one of the biggest one. Oh my God, is that my boy Dakota? Oh shit, Dakota's editing, baby. Dakota, I can't wait for the new video. Everyone say hi to my boy Dakota. My VidCon duo. Hey guys, be nice to Squid. Guys, be nice to Squid. Squid is not Squid and I had a good discussion. Very similar to the gal that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, guys. Like, you can have disagreements with people and they can be productive and they can be like, you know. And Squidiot, you're pretty young too, right? Am I tripping on this, Squidiot? Am I tripping on this? Yeah, guys, make sure, just be nice to Squidiot, okay? Like, no, Squidiot, don't go. Hey, I love all the people saying hi to Dakota. Yeah, guys, just make sure we're being nice, okay? There's no need to call like Squidiot mean names or anything like that, or like saying that they're projecting or anything like that. It's just one, like, similar to what I was talking about, where like I wasn't communicating my point in a way that was resonating with Squidiot on what I was trying to say, and I'll take accountability. That probably was my fault, you know. Like, let's be nice to Squidiot. We love Squidiot. Squidiot is a great member of the live streams. Yeah, I respect Squidiot's ability to speak out. Me too. Me too. Yeah, Marwan, let's be nice to Squidiot, okay? Let's be nice to Squidiot. It's hard taking live off the cuff about nuanced issues. Exactly. And that's why I didn't want to like I wasn't going to ban people because they disagree with me. That's never the answer. It's never the answer. Yeah, Squidiot. No, I know what you're doing. Squidiot, fuck. Listen, I love you all. But honestly, Squidiot, fuck the people who are calling you mean names. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. All right? I appreciated our conversation, Squidiot. I knew what you were going for. I was just trying to help you see, like, I feel like we were both almost arguing different points, but we were on the same page. Like, I do agree with you. For some people, it's just harder. And I was almost trying to, like, put those people aside. I think they're in their own, like, bucket of, like, yeah, if you're disabled, like, you should not be expected to go above and beyond. Like, you should be supported and helped because that's something that, like, you have no control over. I just didn't specify that. So I'll take accountability on that. Getting yourself to make money online is so hard without confidence. Olivia, it's a little bit of the like, you just have to get comfortable. Like, the obstacle is the way. You have to get comfortable. Like, y'all, the amount of people that told me no when I was reaching out to them about shit, or the amount of times that I would make videos and people, like, I mean, still would talk shit about it. Like, you just have to get good at being like, fuck it, bro. For every no that you're gonna get a yes. So it really is just building a tough hide against it and not taking it personally, Olivia. Like, if somebody says no to you, or they don't like it's like asking someone out on a date. I think it's very similar. Like, if you ask someone out on a date and they say no, you just got to be like, okay, and you walk away and you go and find somebody else to go ask out on a date. Monster Bow, sorry for missing streams. I haven't had access to the internet for a week. Forgive me. You are forgiven, Monster Balls. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Chat, we should probably get back on topic. Here's the thing, Squidiot. Squidiot, I don't even blame you. Squidiot, I don't even blame you because, to be completely honest, I am a little bit of a finance bro. I love my investment accounts. I love the stock market because I know what I'm doing. Am I going to sit here and mansplain it to you? No. Do I think that more people should understand how to utilize their money, especially when they're young, so that as they get older, they aren't stressed about it? 100%. 100%. And I know that's controversial. I know that's a very Republican thing to push, but I'm a firm believer. When I get into my 30s, I truly believe I will be in a position where I'm not going to be super stressed about money because I'm a little bit of a finance bro. Like, I think, okay, so this is so funny because the person whose name Socrates is in here. There's a book, I believe by Socrates. I don't remember which one it is, but there's a concept where he talks about finding the mean between two extremes. And the mean just meaning the middle. You find the middle between two extremes. And with finance, bro, you either have somebody who doesn't care about finances, who is going into debt, they're racking up their credit card, they don't care, they don't give a fuck, they're spending all their money as fast as they're making it. And then on the other side, you have finance bros who are mansplaining everything, who are like telling you that you should fucking cut every little cent that you can because you need to be blah, 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 blah. And maybe I'm a little bit closer to this side. I will admit that. I will admit maybe I'm a little bit closer. But I try to find a middle where, like, I don't think you should be like the people who are like, you need to cut down on every little bit and be unhappy in life and not pay for da-da-da-da-da-da. But I also think this side is not cooking either. Like, I don't think the other side is cooking either. So I try to find a middle. I try to find a middle ground. And that's like, yeah, I probably definitely lean more towards finance, bro. But I lean more towards finance, bro, because I want y'all to be successful. Sarby gave me some advice about credit cards and investing at VidCon, so I can attest to this. Dakota, I hope you got a credit card, bro. I hope you did. How old are you? I'm 27. You're not talking about Peter Kreeft? I'm thinking of, who's that one guy? It's not Gordon Ramsay. Isn't there some like Gordon guy who like has a show where he basically like says millennials are lazy as fuck all the time and blah, blah. Like I'm not like that. Like I am very I think they're boomers. Like the boomers are the ones that are like, oh, you just need to put your head down and grind your job and not pay for iced lattes all the time. And it's like, they're so brain dead to the fact that like inflation go burr, like the cost of living go up, incomes stay stagnant. Like those people. Dave Ramsey, thank you. Yes, I'm talking about Dave Ramsey. I think Dave Ramsey is fucking stupid. And like, cause my mom will sometimes talk about this shit and I always have to correct her. I'm like, Mom, my mom is like a huge, okay, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm not a huge advocate, at least for American college, because American college is getting more and more expensive, but like you're putting yourself in insane amounts of debt without the also increasingly going up amount of income that you can make. If you look at the graph of like how much an average income has increased over the last like 20 years versus how much college tuition has increased in 20 years, it's fucking ridiculous. And I don't think boomers can wrap their head around going to college now and going into debt is completely fucking different than when they were going to college for a couple $100s a semester. It's insane. I didn't listen. I'm at like 65% of my credit card balance right now. Dakota, you bad seed. For real. Yeah, trades all day. Sammy, I think that's solid advice. If college isn't your thing and you'd love to go to trade school, do it, bro. You'll make so much fucking money and you won't go in debt. Yeah, Squiddy, no worries, bro. No worries. Squiddy, I hope you know I have no malice for you. I like, this was a great conversation that me and you had. Like, guys, like I said, if unless somebody is like really tearing me apart and they're brand new in chat, unless they're like that, please be nice, okay? Squiddy is a contributing member to the community, has been here for a while. Like, I understand sometimes things get heated, but that, like, calling Squiddy names isn't going to change anything, you know? And, like, you guys don't need to defend me. I'm a grown man. I appreciate that y'all want to go to bat for me. I really do. But, like, let's not resort to, like, going in on like, similar to how if I have a take that isn't widely accepted by you guys, I'd hope that you wouldn't go and chat after, like, watching a ton of my videos and hopefully think like me saying like, hey, here are the good things that I believe in. And like, hopefully you guys think I'm somewhat of a good person. And then I say one thing that like, maybe you don't fuck with. Have a conversation with me. Don't go to jumping to names. And similar with chat, like Squiddy is has contributed a lot to the conversations in this stream. Let's just make sure we're being respectful. Georgie, good night. My teenage dad will take it to the heart, but I have to work in 6 hours and I need sleep. Hey, have a good day at work, Georgie. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for the donation again. I appreciate you. Hey, what up, Taylor? I hate you because you're Asian. That's so fair, though, Asian Fury. I get it. I get it. How'd you find your niche? I picked one and I rolled with it and I enjoyed it. I can come measure you and you can get a custom suit with beans. Dude, I wish chicken sandwich. I wish I would have known that you were in Virginia. I don't know if you were super part of the community at the time, but when I went there in March for that wedding, I do really want to get a custom suit. I just haven't gotten around to it. A lot of boomers are running on outdated software and refuse to get the update. That is a great way to put it, Jelly Harris. That is a great way to put it. Yeah, Sammy, I think that's so healthy. I think that's so healthy to like recommend the trades or encourage kids. I truly think if colleges keep getting more and more and more expensive, I think we're just going to get to a point where it's like, it's going to be better to recommend those other things. Oh, Sophie. Good night, everybody. Thank you for the €2 donation. Good night, Sophie. Chat, everybody say good night to Sophie. Hey, Primus Pancake. Whoa, custom suit maker in my state. I live in Central VA. I was in, where is the University of Virginia? I was at there. I was there. I don't know what town that's in. That's not Richmond, is it? I don't think it was Richmond. Everyone said sweet dreams. Virginia City. Yes, UVA is in Charlottesville. That's where I was. That's definitely where I was. UPS drivers make $70K starting out, full benefits and a pension. Hell yeah. I went to college for 6 years. My brother's a welder with training on job. He makes 6 figures a year and I don't. Yeah, bro. Shout out your brother. Good for him. Like, school isn't for everyone, bro. Hey, Victoria, what up? You don't have to pay for comments. It's just sometimes it's hard to see chats, you know? Hey, good luck with those VA benefits. The fact that you have to apply for... Wait, VA. That's veteran benefits, right? That's dumb, bro. If you served a country, you should just get benefits. Why do you got to apply for that? Yeah, barely any places do pensions anymore, right? Yes, Asian Fury, I so agree with this. I so agree with this. Like, I'm going to really encourage my kids, like, unless they know exactly what they're passionate about, like, take a gap year, figure out what you want to do, what things you're interested in, and then go from there. Wait, when the fuck? Monster Balls, when the fuck did you gift 5 subs? Did I just miss the W Monster Balls in chats, or did we all miss it? Was I in the middle of a rant? Shee! I'm sorry, Monster Balls. I fucking missed that. That's on me. That's on me. Monster Balls, thank you for the 5 gifted. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Monster Balls, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat. We have good manners here. We have good manners. Stitch Witch, thank you for the resubscribing with Prime. Stitch Witch has been subscribed for 3 months. I appreciate you, Stitch Witch, cutting in those Daddy Bezos profits. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, just last thing, there is like 2 more lines that I didn't read on the story. I have to apologize to my editor, Zhivka. This is gonna fucking suck to edit. Everyone say we love you, Zhivka, in chat right now, because she really puts up with my shit, and that is insane. That is incredible. Just want to clarify, y'all. I finance broed out on you guys because I want you all to be successful. Like, I really do. Everybody that supports me, I want y'all to be as secure and give your relationships in the future the best chance possible. And that's where that was coming from. I truly think, like, some people fall in love and then they just kind of like throw caution to the wind. But I think that can be sometimes not a good move. But I love you all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for the discussion. Squidiot, quick shout out to Squidiot. Thanks for having a hard conversation with me. I apologize that some people resorted to name calling. Sorry again for jumping on. Don't be sorry, Squidiot, because I think you allowed for a clarification that I wasn't clarifying. So if anything, thank you for giving me the avenue to clarify. Chat, we have like one more line. Okay, so when my now soon to be ex-husband proposed, he had asked my parents. My dad gave him my grandmother's ring because he knew I loved this ring so much. And this man asked for the ring back since he was the one that proposed with it, so it means it's actually his. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? I haven't replied to his text about it, and I don't think I ever will. I'm just sitting here cackling all day at the audacity. As she should, bro. That is absolutely diabolical. To ask for a ring that you didn't pay for, and that is also a family heirloom. Girl, you really dodged a bullet on this. All right? Like, this man was showing every red flag that he possibly... My bro was flying every red flag he possibly could have flown. Easily. Dare I say, bro did not miss a single red flag. He had all of them. Bro's collecting red flags like he's collecting... Bro's collecting flags like he's collecting Pokemon. Yo, Bixie, what the fuck? Bixie! Bro, I was just thinking, I was like, oh God, I gotta change my sub goal. I forgot to change my sub goal. And then fucking Bixie comes in here with a 10 gifted? Dragon, no, my throat. Bixie, you're cracked out of your mind. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. You guys, if you get a gifted sub from anyone, specifically in this case, Bixie Gala, please say thank you. All right, chat. We got good manners here. We have good manners. All right, everybody. Okay. Okay. Lamborghini Mercy. Sorry. My bad, chat. Oh, Raichi dropped a 5 gifted memberships. You guys can't keep doing this, y'all. You can't keep doing this. Please. Y'all. Please. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so fucking unbelievably supportive. I've said it once and I've said it before, guys. Like, monetary support is not required. It's greatly appreciated. Please, I hope all of y'all are like fucking rich as hell and you didn't need me to finance bro the fuck out on you because you're set for life. Please, I appreciate you guys, but please, if that doesn't apply to you and you're thinking about donating, focus on you, babes. For real. At the end of the day, I'm an idiot streamer who I make money off my YouTube videos and my Spotify videos. I will be fine, y'all. Like, dead ass 100%. I do appreciate all of you, though. All of y'all that have supported with gifts, with memberships, with donations, like that's probably like out of anything, just a big compliment to me. So I appreciate you guys. What's up, Tails Lover? Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Raichi, make sure to follow in Tails Lover's footsteps and say thank you for the membership. We have good manners here. We have good manners, chat. Say thank you for the memberships. Say thank you for the subs. Are you going to stream from Italy? I am not. Maybe if one of my hotels has decent internet, I'll whip out my phone and chat with you guys. But my plan with Italy is to kind of have a full break from streaming. I will be vlogging the entire thing, so we will come out with a vlog. Chicken sandwich. And remember, everyone, invest in guillotines. I heard they're gonna be super popular soon. I mean, oh my god, K Lava too. Y'all! You guys are fucking cracked out of your mind. Dragon, I am in shambles. You're right. Just kidding. Everyone can be well off except for Dragon. Dragon, you're not allowed to get rich. You're to make a paycheck. You're to get your paycheck and then give me your entire paycheck every single time. Only Dragon, though. Only Dragon, guys. Dragon has to always be in shambles. K Lava, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You guys, if you get a gifted membership from K Lava, make sure to say thank you. Yeah, WK Lavas for real, for real. And Chicken Sandwich, thank you for your $20 dono. Absolutely cracked. Y'all, if you are in Virginia, make sure to get a custom suit from Chicken Sandwich. Chicken Sandwich, if I'm close to Virginia anytime soon, we're going to figure it out because I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be super fun. I'm saying all I heard of some folks in DC need a close shave. I can't disagree. I can't disagree with that. What areas in Italy will you be visiting? Okay, let me pull out my itinerary. I will tell you, audience. Where is this app? Okay. So, I'm going to fly into Germany first because I have family in, okay. This is so, guys, I've always said I was a privileged little boy. Kathy and Scotty boy worked super hard so that I could have a nice life when I was younger. I am acknowledged of that. I acknowledge my privilege. My parents had au pairs for us when we were younger, and I am still close with all the good au pairs that we had. 2 of them live in Germany, so I'm flying into Germany first so I can go see them. I'm going to go see them in Frankfurt and in Cologne. And then after that, I'm going to go to Lake Como, Italy. I'm going to take a train there and I'm going to stay there for a couple of days. And then I am going to go to, I think I'm butchering this, guys, but Cinque Terre. I'm going to Cinque Terre. Very excited for that. And then after that, I go to Florence. And then from Florence, I go to Rome. And then that's where the wedding's happening. And then afterwards, I'll go from Rome to back home. Yeah, guys, I'm so excited for Lake Como. Cinque Terre, I'm actually very excited for. I love all the pictures that I see there. I'm so excited for the food, y'all. Oh, an au pair. Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry, some people I have to clarify. So an au pair is a nanny, but it's kind of like a rich person thing because what it is like these companies like fly in people from other countries to come and nanny for you. It's kind of, I don't understand why, but it's kind of like a rich person nanny is the best way I can put it. Like I said, y'all, Kathy and Scott, like part of why I preach, financial stability stuff is because my parents have always helped me. Like they've given me the advice, Like I love Kathy. Kathy is the smartest fucking woman I've ever met in my entire life. Shout out fucking Kathy. She is my go-to person to talk about finance stuff with because my mom is just so good with it. And I'm so lucky for that, chat. I'm so lucky to have somebody who's so understanding of like, how to handle your finances. Say hi to George Clooney for us, bro. I'll be like, guys, my chat says hi. Yeah, it's like a nanny that temporarily moves in. Exactly. I might want to be an au pair after I graduate. Listen, Ella, like I, to this day, still talk to like 4 of my au pairs. Like I love them, bro. They're going to be in the vlogs. You guys are going to be able to meet them. I'm super excited because I'm going to plan on like almost like interviewing them. And I'm going to like finance bro Kathy. Kathy is honestly more of a finance. Like Kathy sometimes has a little bit of that like Like, I had to explain to Kathy, I was like, dude, if I had a scholarship in college, I was like, if I didn't have that scholarship, I wouldn't have gone to college, and I think that would have been a good idea. Because college is so expensive. Like, I do think it is getting to the point where now most of the jobs, the entry level jobs that people are getting, like some majors don't make sense to go to college for. I wouldn't say nepotism, but more like I have privilege. I think that's the best way to put it, TV. Like, my parents have always, I've never taken them up on this, but if I ever fell flat on my face, my parents would be able to support me. And a lot of people don't have that. And I recognize it's a huge privilege to have. Sorry, we had no parent talk about wealth. I know, guys. You know what? But don't say I'm not wealthy. My parents are. My parents, shout out Kathy and Scotty Boy. Like, they really, and they're kind of the same way where they really did a good job, like doing what they needed to do to set themselves up financially to be able to support 4 kids comfortably. Ella, one of these days, maybe I'll have to ask my mom if I can talk about it, because I don't know if it's something I can necessarily talk about, but we do have a couple of like au pair horror stories. We really do. What up, Cree? I am probably going to hop off here in a little bit, but I'm having fun yapping with you guys. Raichi, thank you for officially being a member for 3 months. My boyfriend, Rich, and you've given me such entertainment, so it's only fair you give back to this community and you. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Raichi. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are entertained by these and, you know, that we can have these discussions. I was very fortunate I will be graduating college with virtually no debt due to the school I'm attending in my father's military history. Hell yeah, Squidiot. That is such a plus. Y'all, as long as you can stay out of debt, do so. Ooh, I majored in marine biology and sustainable aquaculture. Bro, Squidiot, are you obsessed with dolphins? Are you obsessed with, are you a, listen, chat, everybody rags on the horse girl. I also think there are some dolphin girls that we don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some girls who are like the marine biologists who are like, I'm obsessed with dolphins. Squidiot, are you one of them? Oh, sorry, you're trans. So maybe not horse girl, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like marine biologists just in general get super obsessed with them. You're neutral on dolphins? That's crazy. Mbem was a horse girl? That actually doesn't surprise me. Dolphins are terrifying? I think they're kind of cute. I think in another world, I would be really into dolphins. I think they're just silly. I like me the birds. Okay, all right. I get that. Yeah, I suggest a tuition program at Starbucks. Only good thing about Starbucks. Chipotle's tuition program is apparently really good too. Oh, they bully Blowfit. No, isn't that orca? Not orcas. No, it's orcas. Or am I tripping? Dolphins are criminals? Yo, I think you're talking about the orcas. Oh, I thought dolphins were cool. Oh, maybe dolphins are not cool. Dolphins and orcas both. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought dolphins were cool like that. Chat, I've been bamboozled by the dolphins. Damn. All right. Orcas are dolphins? Okay, you know what? Don't listen to the YouTuber. Clearly, I don't know shit for shit. I thought orcas were whales. Are you guys fucking for real right now? This is gonna shatter my whole universe, chat. Are orcas whales? It's saying... Oh, wait. Largest member of the oceanic dolphin family. Okay, but some of y'all are saying they aren't dolphins? Am I being gaslit right now? What the fuck is a porpoise? Porpoises are dolphins, which are whales? I can't tell if I'm being gaslit or if I'm just stupid. It might be both. It might be both. It could be all of the above. I think you just did a factory reset. I think I need a factory reset. Oh my God. The group known as Cetaceans? That's not a word. Is that a word? It's a word. Oh, fuck. I thought it was crustacean. A marine mammal of the order. Wait, then what is a crustacean? Oh. It's a fucking shrimp and crab. I can't. No. Oh God. Oh God. We homeschooling with Sarby. Dolphins are the Americans of the sea. Chat, you guys are killing me today. You guys are fucking hilarious today. I love you guys. I'm so hurt. I can't believe this. I can't defend you with the crustacean. I wasn't asking you to. I'm screaming my marine biology autism can't right now. Don't do this to me, Squidiot. You can't. Squidiot with a $2 dono. All dolphins are whales. Not all whales are dolphins. I thought dolphins and whales were different, and now my brain hurts. I'm sending this portion to my marine biologist cousin. Your cousin's gonna think I'm stupid. No, I have seen a clam swimming before, Cree. Don't worry. I know what it broke my brain when I learned that clams could. Dude, do y'all realize how fucking terrifying the ocean is? Most of it we haven't explored. That's scary. Whales have toe bones? Yeah, you would know about whale feet, wouldn't you, Mbem? Oh! Yeah, take that. Thank you for the $2 dono, by the way, Squidiot. You broke my brain. Brain hurt. Brain hurt. Right, that's a crazy line, because I'm 7'6", okay? But I just got fruity as fuck. I've been fruity as fuck. Fruity as fuck. English is hard. You guys are hurting me today. No, lies, dragon. I'm 7'6". I'm 7'6". Wow, you're pretty short. Crazy line. Fucking crazy. Y'all are hurting me today. No, stop this, Squidiot. Actually, I did know that. All tortoises are turtles, not all turtles are tortoises. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. I did know that one. I just didn't realize it applied to other things. That just sounds so silly. Squid, thank you for the $2 dono, by the way. I love when Squiddiot's like, ooh, let's make him feel dumb. Let me donate some money. The ocean scares me, but I have roped a cow once. There's a your mom joke somewhere in there. All rectangles are squares, but not all rectangles are squares. Why are you guys doing this to me today? All salmon are trout, but not all trout are salmon. I didn't even know salmon work. You're lying. You guys are lying to me. Ooh, so what I'm saying is I'm good with tying things up. God damn, Mbem. Mbem just turned us kinky. Okay. Mbem out here with her fucking whole boner, bro. Chicken sandwich. Last bit I will give is some. Oh, wait. Last bit I will give is something my nephew said today. He was caught peeing on his dad's front tire, and when asked, he said, I'm watering the car so it will grow into a bus. Hey, yo, your nephew's going places. Maybe not to college, but definitely places. Thank you for the $10 dono, chicken sandwich. You're cracked today. You're cracked today, chicken sandwich. What's weird is we explored more than double the distance in space than we have in ocean. That's insane. Aren't duck penises corkscrews, Bixie Gala? My nephew is so unintentionally hilarious. I mean, that's the type of thinking that we need, you know? Like, the second that bro knows logic and, like, things, he's gonna fucking kill it, all right? He just needs to get smart. Orcas are a major predator of the moose? How? Duck vaginas are mazes? How do you know that, Squiddiot? What are you doing to those ducks, Squiddiot? Hey, yo, Squiddiot fucks ducks? Not clickbait. No comment. Squiddiot, if there's something you should have a comment on, it's this. Squid, put the duck down. That's crazy. Moose dive for kelp? No way. You're telling me those 700-pound behemoths be diving? I need to see a video of this. Hold on. Hold on, chat. You're lying, bro. Moose diving. Are you for real? Oh, wow. That was fast. I want to see. Can I see like an actual video? I want to see bro. Bro looks so stupid in there. Don't look at him. Wait. You're telling me this guy? You're telling me this fucking ugly ass looking idiot can be trusted in water? Okay, like what? Okay, but I want to see these. I want to see these motherfuckers die. Like I want to. Oh my god, bro! I hate the YouTube short slop. What is this one? Let's just watch this shit. Oh my god! No, don't do it, bro. You have so much to live for. Don't do it. Your family needs you. I'm sorry, that's so dark. Wait, but I kind of, now I gotta see it. Dog, you could have made this so much shorter. Okay, yeah. Bro, what? All right, dude, if they're this stupid, they deserve to get eaten by orcas. Cause what is this? Like, what do you mean? Bro didn't dive. He like what? Like what? What do you mean? Okay, not exactly the diving we were looking for, but you know what? If that's what bro's doing, that probably means... Oh, here we go. Moose eating underwater. Oh my, oh God. That's a behemoth. Wow, the quality on this is just so great. When was this uploaded? 6 years ago. I feel like we had better cameras than this. Oh, he's not even diving that much, but I get it now. If they're in the water so much, I can understand how orcas would fuck their shit up, you know? That's crazy. That's crazy. The only country I root for in the Olympics is moose. Me too. Me too. Imagine seeing that wolves. Are moose the ones that'll charge you if they see you? Like, isn't that like a common thing that moose will do? Or am I tripping? First stream I catch it, it's breaking Sarby night. I feel like, chat, I feel like we always have breaking Sarby night. It's really not that hard to break me. How does it feel to know moose are taller than you? No, they're not. Yeah, moose will like charge you and shit. That's insane. Mooses are terrifying a Canadian. If you hit a moose with your car, won't you like just insta-die because they weigh so much? What up, Sheena? What up, Santomira? Be right back, gonna go hug a moose. Chat, am I the a-hole for hugging a moose? Oh. Mold Sport, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, is it Lord of the Rings? The elves like ride moose? Now I'm like, damn. Bears, wolves, coyotes, big cats, etc. Coyotes don't fuck with humans that heavy. They will sometimes, but they're not scary. Bears, absolutely terrified. Wolves, terrified. Mountain lions are actually a little scary too. We used to get a lot of those. Update your sub goal? Oh, you right. You right. My bad, chat. My bad. I'm a bad streamer, but you guys been known that. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, we'll do 300. Whoop. Have you seen the videos of the moose getting hit by the car? They go flying. I don't know if I want to watch that, Dakota. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. I know there's like isn't there a funny old TMG clip of them reacting to it or something? Like it used to be in their intro back before Cody Co did what Cody Co did. By the way, Dakota. Oh my God, wait, Dakota is also a Virginia Knight. Dakota, if I ever come visit you, I want to be on your podcast. I watched the podcast of you guys talking about Nelk Boys having on the modern day Hitler. Fucking modern day Hitler, bro. I thought you were about to say Dakota is also a virgin. Nah, bro, my boy Dakota fucks. I actually don't know. He's also like newly 18, so maybe I shouldn't say that about him. No, Dakota, do you fuck? Can you confirm? I'm sorry. Yeah, Dakota, I think that's where everyone saw it. Or probably, I don't know if I saw that, but I know that that's like a big like clip from their shit. Dude, that was so, dude. Y'all, you guys should go watch. Dakota has a podcast. If you guys don't want to give the actual podcast a view, if you don't want to give the Nelk Boys a view, go to Dakota's podcast. It's on his YouTube profile. You can find it really quickly. He like shows the highlights of them being fucking dumbasses, and you can support my boy Dakota. Oh, what up, Emmy? It's been a minute. I feel like you haven't been in here a while. Sarby definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't what? I don't know if Ben has done this before, but I want to see him react to ways hamsters have died. I've definitely, like, I've seen some of them. I think I saw some of them on, oh, you know what it was? It was a TikTok. Someone posted a TikTok and it was like, please tell me how your hamsters died. I'm curious. And I was going through the comments on that. Shit, Dakota, maybe I'll have to come visit you and then I'll have to go get a custom suit from Chicken Sandwich real quick. Chimkin sandwich. Chimkin sandwich. I forget, Dakota, are you going to Vid Summit? I'm still debating. Also, wait, Dakota, do you know, can I still apply for Colin and Samir's press publish event? I can. Are you gonna, did you apply for that, Dakota? Will we see Bean? We actually have seen him. He's right. Oh, look at the handsome man. Look at my sweetie boy. My sweetie handsome boy. Beans. Hey, AK, thank you for having good manners. Welcome to the stream. Xavier, what up? I'm going to try to go to Vid Summit, but not going to lie, I'm not sure if I can afford it. Honestly, Dakota, I was like, I don't know if I even want to go. I want to kind of do my YouTube shit. And I have a lot of traveling in October. I'm not sure about the press publish thing. It looks like I still can request to join. I don't know, though. I don't know. Part of me is like, I feel like I just want to keep grinding, you know? The Beans, the handsome man. Is a Modify still in here, by the way? A Modify, if you're still in here, chat now or forever hold your peace. So guys, I'm probably gonna end the stream just because we've been ripping for 3 hours. I need to get a little bit of more work done, follow up with my editor. Okay, cool. A Modify, I think. Okay, a Modify, it's up to you. So the Beaninator is actually staring at us right now. I can coax the Beaninator down right now to try to give him treats. If your heart so desires, because we're gonna give him treats in honor of your brother. I usually try not to like coax him down, but I feel like if there's any reason, it would be to honor your brother. If you want me to, we can do it this stream, or If you want, we can wait till the next stream when he organically comes down. Up to you though. I'm down for whatever. We can give to Bean Nader some treaties. Or we can just wait for the next one. Hey, no worries, Mitch Sona. The stream will be on the YouTube, or on the the VOD will be on my YouTube channel. For me, it's less that I want to grind and more that I need to grind. You got this, Dakota. I believe. Oh, is he coming down? A modify. Beans heard the call, a modify. Or he's checking out the ghost that is in my apartment. When's the next date? Everything? Hopefully Friday, Cree. Oh, hold on, chat. All right. Beans time. Oh, hello, sweet boy. Is that my silly man? Is that my silly guy? Beans, we have some treats for you today. Hold on, let me get my mic set up. Buddy. Beep beep boop boo. Yeah. Beep beep boop boo. Yeah. Beep beep boop boo. Beep beep boop boo. No pee pee poo poo back? Meow. He's like, shut up and give me my treats. All right, chat. If you guys aren't in the Discord, which you should be, a Modify wanted to give some treaties to Beans in honor of their brother. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. I know there were a bunch of gifters and stuff today, chat. This is just a little bit of a different scenario here. So, seriously, thank you guys for all the gifted subs. Bixie, Dragon, Monster Balls, Chicken Sandwich, Squidiot. Who else was in here? K Lava, Raichi Puff, all y'all, Amodify. Thank you guys. But these ones are from Amodify's brother Nick, in honor and in memory. Beans. These are from Nick. Come here. Come here, sweet boy. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys ready for the crunch? Oh, let me sit down. Oh, I dropped one. Come here, sweet boy. Hey. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I feel like that was a good one. That was a good one. I wish he made those noises that cats make when they like eat, where it's like no, 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 no. But alas, he just has his crunch. Oh, we did a good one, Mr. Beans. We did a good one. We did a good one. Oh, we have more for you. Don't worry. He's like, hey. Ooh. Piece right here, buddy. Oh, you're missing it. You're missing it. I feel like that was a really good one. Okay, hold on. All right, one more, chat. And there's like a little bit of a one that he crunched out of his mouth. I'm trying to give him, but he keeps missing it. Here you go, buddy. Oh, big crunch. Yay! Hold on, there's like a little piece that he keeps missing. Grab it, grab it. Nope, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, there's another little piece here. Bro, you gotta make sure you're getting it all in your mouth, my guy. Okay, all right. Here, right here. Nope, you're so close. Right here, right here. Yeah, there you go. Right here. There's a little piece. Either you get it or the vacuum gets it. Oh, that's a good silly man. That's a good boy. Yay. Chat, did I tell you guys that we had our first puking incident in the new place? Mr. Beans puked Wednesday, and I think it was because on Tuesday I gave him way too many treats. I did, because I gave him like a bunch on stream, and then I ended up giving him more because I'm a weak pet owner who will give their animal a lot of treats just because he's such a sweet handsome boy. Ooh. I'm sorry, I took that from you. I thought he wanted to chase it, but he just wanted to chew on the little... Wah, wah, wah. Bro's licking his lips over here. Y'all see that shit? I don't think he likes it when I do that. I think he just wants it to like sit there. Okay. Okay, I'll let you play with it how you want to play with it. I'm sorry, Mr. Baines. He's like, you're fucking ruining it, Dad. The crunches he's making is so adorable. Yeah. He's just a crunchy boy. He's a silly crunchy man. Weak pet owner, me with my geckos. I feel like a good pet owner is a weak pet owner. You know what I'm saying? Might have been a protest puke too. Did you piss him off? Maybe. Maybe. I can't go into details, but maybe. Potentially. But it was his first one in the new place. My rule is like, I just keep an eye on him. If he little pukey boy multiple days, we take him to vet. That's how it works. But he hasn't puked since, so. All right, chat. Y'all, 3-hour stream. We only got one story done. What's fucking new? I feel so bad for my editor. Chat, I think I'm gonna try to go. Have I gone live every single day this week? Did I go live Sunday? No, I didn't. I think I went live just on Monday. No, wait. I don't know, y'all. Either way, I think I'm going to try to go live. Wait, today's Thursday. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. 29th, 30th, 31st. Okay, guys, just plan on me going live again tomorrow. This weekend might be kind of up in the air, but I'm going to go live tomorrow. Plan is to finish some more Best of Redditor update stories and then play a little bit of Date Everything. Does that sound good, y'all? Does that sound good, chat? My grandma just texted me to put the duck down. Squidiot, what are you doing with the duck? What are you doing? That's actually so fucking funny, Squidiot. That is hilarious. Tell your grandma she's fucking awesome. You were live yesterday, weren't you? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Chat, we're going to rip some more Best of Redditor update stuff tomorrow, and we're going to rip some Date Everything. All right? Be there. Turn on the post noties. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following. I will see you guys in the next stream. Mwah.